Welcome, my friends, back to Marvel Snap. Ooh, it's great to be here on this Friday. Michael, Stan, KG, how's it going? How's it going? Hope you guys are having a great Friday. Good to see you guys here. We have one day until the tournament. The tournament is tomorrow at 1 p.m., meaning an hour and a half from now. Starting on Saturday, an hour and a half from now. So we're going to be playing some of our Ramper deck. We're going to be playing some of our Zera control deck, being able to get a handle on our matchups. Probably try and find some friendly matchups, friendly battles as well, to be able to prep. We already know what two decks our opponent in the first round is going to be bringing. So we might have, see if one of you guys can clone the deck and then pilot it against us. And then we'll also just be playing some other stuff, depending on how the time breakdown happens. Red, good to see you. Looping Moon, how's it going? Hope you're having a great Friday. Do I remember right, Looping Moon, you had a big exam? Was that this week or was it coming up next week? That's a drop. I hate putting Lizard on Baxter Building because it always gets filled up. Chara, great to see you. Hope you're having a good Friday. Glad to have you on. MM back in the shop. Passing him again is brutal. I know, J-Deuce, I know. It hurts. Ooh. This is interesting, actually. I think I'm supposed to wave. Yeah. Because I don't have a 5-cost in hand. That's where you wave instead of Electro. TJC, good to see you. Yep, it was this morning, pretty stressful. What subject was it, Looping Moon? It was like, I know that it was the engineering course. Oh, and there, of course, I get the leech. Should have used the leech. Let's hit him with Magneto. Here's the thing, Dr. Doom is not nearly as valuable with Minilab locked down, but it does get into Death's Domain. But if I just win Baxter Building, then I'm also in Death's Domain. We could do this, then we could do Leech, and then we could do Dr. Doom. Let's try it. Can you measure temperature? It was thermodynamics. Oh, I hated thermo. All the memorization in thermo was just brutal. What is my opponent doing? They killed their Shuri. Shuri decks are rough. What do we want to use to fight Shuri here? We could... I mean, Sandman doesn't really do anything. Leech doesn't always help either, but I feel like it's better than passing. Matthias, how's it going? We are having a great morning. Best way to spend the Fridays, hanging out with you guys. Got the St. Patty's colors. Oh... Baited Shuri into the pass. Okay. I think that locks it in for us, honestly. I think that gives us the win. Because the best... Leech won't be able to... It won't allow them to duplicate the power onto another lane. And then the Dr. Doom would just give us the win. AG, good to have you checking in. Hope you have a great Friday. One card from full pool 3 until the series drops, of course. Good luck tomorrow, Teddy. Thank you, Alec. What card are you missing? I'd love to hear. Urko is here, but he's playing Diablo 4. Nice. What's your class, Urko? What class calls to you in Diablo? Been rocking and rolling with that move list I posted a week or so ago. MW, let's go. Heimdall support. He is, I think, dramatically overlooked in the meta right now. I was this close to bringing Move to the tournament, but I decided against it. Sorcerer, nice. That movement deck is infinite certified. It can get it done. That was not at all how I expected him to play the matchup. I guess he knows that I'm ramp, right? He knows I'm ramp. He knows I run Dr. Doom, because I was expecting him just to drop Mega card to Baxter Building. Hope that the +3 wins Death's Domain as well. But instead he split the cards. Interesting. You usually Sork in D3 as well. Gotcha, you've got your affinity, your class affinity leveled up. Camille, good to see you. KG, you're missing Rescue, Bolt, Rockslide, Beast, and Zola. Oh, but you have the Rockslide. Okay. Looks like a pretty... I mean, the Black Bolt is fine. That's not helping you any. Beast is fun, but not meta. Rescue and Zola are a little annoying to be missing, but everybody has their white whales. Mohammed just completed Series 3 today. What was your last card? I always like to hear what the last card was. Can you sub out Electro in this? Yeah. Just run Psylocke, it'll be fine. Instead of jumping the energy curve for every turn, you jump the energy curve for one turn. Everybody's playing Ramp, alright. Wait, Ramp Cloak is Galactus, right? Yeah. Ooh. Sorry, buddy. Hope you didn't want a Galactus too hard here. So, Jelly Urko, gonna play next weekend, and it's Necro or Sorcerer all day. There we go. Diablo 4 getting the love. We should have snapped prior to that leech, right? I mean, we're smacking them. Smacking them around. Unless they top deck. Ooh, if they top deck the Galactus, they could still burn us, but that'd be hilarious. How often do they hold tournaments, and how do you join? It depends on what you're interested in playing, Saint. The one that I am going to be participating in on Saturday is a content creator tournament that I got into based on an invite from the organizer. I think she was missing a couple spots, and so she was scrounging around the bottom tiers of the Twitch streamers to see who she could rope in, and she got me. I don't even know if she knows that I'm bigger on YouTube. But there's some other fun names that are going to be in the tournament, so I'm really excited for what's happening on Saturday. If you want to be jumping into public tournaments, then Snap.fan and Marvel Snap Zone each do like mega ones, but then there's a couple Discord communities that do consistent tournaments daily. Let's see if I can throw in the invite. Yep, and copy. Daily public tournament Discord server. There you go. Mystical Being, good to see you, good to see you. Hope you're having a great Friday, my friend. Snap Zones cost money and Snap Fan is free. Okay, yes. Snap Zone was you had to have like the public membership, right? It was like basically it'd be $5 a month to be able to get into their tournaments. Oh, well, all right.
Is my domain.
I know the rules, guys. I know that you snap here. Did the announcer's voice get like scuffed underneath the ego voice line? I felt like it was very, very clipped. Eduardo, I'm having a great Friday. Hope you're having a good one as well. I don't think I'm okay, but here's the thing. On Twitch, I am bottom tier. You have to scroll way down to find me on Twitch. I'm more on the YouTube side. I was just saying bottom tier on the Twitch side. Because over on Twitch, you know, it's headlined. You got Hooglandia. You always have Dara up there. When Mega Maugwai is streaming, he's up there as well. Who else are the big ones? Cozy doesn't really do Twitch, does he? Ebony Maw to Nidavellir. I don't know about these choices, Ego. I would have put the Jubilee, but then again, the Bifrost will move Sunspot across, so that'll be fine. Kawa, thank you. Kawa's going to be in the tournament as well, so I'm hoping that I make it deep enough to be able to play Kawa. KM Best is pretty big. Yeah. When KM Best streams. It must be that I miss him, like his stream timing. I don't see him very often. Though I did catch his, what was it? The Kang testing stream that he was doing. And then over on YouTube, we have Molt and Arnold T101. And me. Which, Molt takes the cake easy, and then me and Arnold are about as big. Okay. I have not been following the game at all, but thankfully Ego means that you... Oh, you're gonna play... Why are you playing Electro? Off the wave, please, Ego. Can you not count the power of any of these other cards? We're ahead at Nidavellir. That's what we've got. And they put their double card to Nidavellir. This could be the saving grace. It is the saving grace. He was mad that Shuri picked up on the Cosmo. I was mad that, you know, off the wave we played Electro. Okay. No. It's the worst. I'm in though. There's a chance that Ego just miffs it for him, but now it's looking worse and worse. Come on. No. Well, Taco, I hope you needed the cubes and that wasn't just a waste of both of our time. Who makes better decisions, Agatha or Ego? It's Agatha all day, every day. Agatha's way better. Ego's true random. Try using block your opponent decks in the tournament. So my decks are already locked in, Marcus. Are you saying that I should have run the have some crap? The tournament format was really interesting. You had all of Series 4 and 5 banned, except for the Battle Pass cards. Battle Pass cards were fair game. So, no Shuri, no Thanos in the tournament. Series 3 only with the Battle Pass cards included. Then, I took a bit of a meta read anticipating a lot of people playing Sarah and a lot of people playing Deathwave. And so I brought this deck Ramper because, I mean, Leech and Sandman just murder those decks. So that was my meta read. We're going to see how well it actually pays off tomorrow. I've been able to see everyone's deck list, and there's a lot of Sarah, and there's only a little bit of Deathwave. But I feel pretty confident in what we're going to be able to bring. My other deck is Sarah Control, wanting Sarah Control to be the other shoe dropping, because you couldn't have any overlapping cards between your decks. And so Sarah Control was using her subset of cards, and then Ramper was using their subset. Ego is so bad. He put Angela and then didn't play a single card there. Exactly, Ragin, exactly. Ego from Scarlet Witch is the best play in the game. It actually is. If Ego could only remember to suicide by Scarlet Witch more often, right? Alright, they played Electro, so my Sandman does nothing. My Claw is handy. This is another version. Ramp is becoming incredibly popular right now. That's why you play Quake? No, that's why you like Scarlet Witch. The no overlap is so cool. Yes, I really like that part. Sarah Control is your favorite. You have a variation with Hood and Carnage. Ooh, Joe, with the spicy takes. I mean, that's what you need. You need something that's just a little bit different than what everyone else is going to expect you to use. All right, Magneto. And then all I will have is Chavez. I get Chavez on the draw here. What about Patriot? Are there some Patriot decks in the tournament? Honestly, no. Let's see. I can do some call-outs on what we're going to be facing if you guys are curious. I just need to grab this bracket with deck images. I haven't fully categorized things yet, but it's a lot of Lockjaw, a lot of Sarah Control. There's some Destroyer. There is a lot of Dino. Really have not seen very much Patriot. Alright, come on. Chavez, don't fail me now. I think we're ahead by enough to take this one. Some discard working in as well, because with the Battle Pass cards being able to bring in the MODOK makes people like that idea. There I am. Zero Control Ramper. Dino Control, discard, Sandman. More Dino. Did anyone bring Patriot? I feel like somebody had to bring Patriot. Come on, I'm not seeing a single Patriot list yet. Oh, there's a Surfer. One Surfer. There's a Mr. Negative. One Mr. Negative. Ooh. Oh, somebody's running the Zero to Hero. I like that. Maybe I should have run that. Let people experience the Shuri without the Shuri. Yeah, no Patriot. Actually, no Patriot. That surprises me that nobody brought it. FSG, good to see you. Thanos is banned. Lockjaw Thor slept on at the moment, definitely. Lockjaw Thor, very good. you could have gotten into this tournament if you streamed for 1 minute and maybe a view. Could have gotten an easy and one. Exactly, KG, exactly. Okay, here's the deal, KG. Next time, you just start a stream. I'll see if I can get, if you want in, start a stream so that you can say you were a content creator. And if Hannah has an open spot up for the next one, then I'll say I know a guy. And if not you, if Urko wants in, I can see if I can get Urko in. We'll just build out the Teddy fam into our block of the bracket. What is banned? All of Series 4 and 5 are banned, but the Battle Pass cards are fair game. So Hollow goes first and then Bifrost. I don't really have the juice to take him at Hala unless Jubilee pulls something miraculous, so I'm not going to count on that. We'll just go Lizard here. Patriot's a pretty solid deck. Pretty surprising no one is using it. It is Speed Force. I'm very surprised that no one, right? Especially when you're allowed 2 decks, because in this format it seemed like it was pretty ripe for a Patriot pick. Basically, Patriot is bringing consistent power. He's not... he's countered by the Enchantress, and sure, people are going to run Sarah Control, but you bring 2 decks. And Patriot cards don't overlap with other desirable decks. So you just run Patriot, and then you throw in whatever other favorite Series 3 deck you like. And if the opponent has Enchantress in one of their decks, you don't run Patriot. If they do have, or if they're missing Enchantress entirely, you run Patriot, and you're scot-free. Jubilee, you going to pull anything fun? You might. Never mind. You will not. You will do nothing. You will die. Lilo, can you put Kang somewhere in the deck? Yes, you certainly can. I would cut the Ebony Maw. Ebony Maw goes. Ebony Maw or Lizard goes, and then you could run the Kang. Or honestly, Jubilee is a bit of a flex slot as well. Depends on how you're feeling about flexing things around. You have the Cosmo in here? You are... what are you? Nova Lizard Cosmo. What are you and how do I beat you? Is it Sarah? My guess is it's Sarah. We'll see how well I guessed. Yeah. It must be, but they haven't found the Sarah. They grab all the buffs. Sandman slows them down. Then I feel like I'm out here. Dr. Doom for +5/+5 is not bad, but can I keep up? What are they gonna play? Their biggest card is Max. Wanda, if your biggest card is Max, no, I think that I should retreat here. Chara got Galactus from the shop yesterday. Been using him quite a bit, having some success with pairing him with the 2 goblins and then playing Galactus where you send the goblins over. It's so fun. You seed the location with the negative power and then you send in the Galactus. We even had Miyamoto, a viewer on the channel here, playing a Hazmat deck that was debuffing all the cards and then would play Galactus. Or if you have Nimrod, you can do some really fun things there. Galactus, very fun. Very fun. Tashiro, good to see you. Good to see you. Hope you're having a great Friday. Been dying to get Galactus. Pairing him up with Null would be money. Oh, yes. That's the killer combo. It's the premium play. Null is like 40 points. It's just enormous. You just have to find a way to be able to, like, disguise the play a little bit. Find your consistency on the Galactus. Basically, the best way to be able to climb with Galactus is the more that you can disguise it, because otherwise people just retreat for 1 cube. And then Chara, are you running Death as well? I hope you're running Death in there. Trying to resist buying the Galactus in your shop right now because you need Thanos. Yep, Looping Moon. I mean, right now you should just resist entirely because we get the mid-season balance patch, right? So Hold off for now, my friend. Nice, nice. Ooh, in the prize tournament later today, playing Sarah Hawk. Best of luck to you. I hope that you clean house. Clean house. Sarah Hawk sounds like a very solid deck. Yeah, Sarah Hawk is really good right now. Are you running... It doesn't fit. Are you running like Toxic Sarah Bast Hawk? What's the full list? How many control cards do you get in there?
Clear for takeoff.
Would pin him for sure. Yep, I would definitely pin him for sure. TMS Killerat, good to see you. Hope you're having a fantastic Friday, my friend. I don't know what Arc is doing here at all. Hellcow was from the hub, so he just wanted to zero it out. He must not have hit any good draws. Yeah. I guess I leech. I could have Tuma. It's not a Tuma. TMS coming in with the 50 gifted memberships. The press gangs are in full force just immediately. Incredible. TMS, happy Friday. Thank you, my friend. Team Teddy grows stronger. He noticed that a couple of you guys watching out there have not yet been members. Oh, man. Without Wax, how's it going? How's it going? The climb has been great, my friend. The climb has been great. I don't think I'm going to be able to keep up with all the callouts. Josh Dunham, member. All right. We're in a tough spot. He cannot duplicate his power, but he could just arrow us out for a loss. Wait, would it be a loss? Hang on. No, the Magneto would be 12, 14. 14. I think that arrow on left could have caught us, but we got it. We got the TMS, still the GOAT. Greatest has ever been. Teddy hit 95 personal best, down to 93, but super happy. Brian, this is the season. The personal best can be 100. Keep it 100, my friend. I know you can make it this season. Oh, TMS found more. TMS saw there's more people coming in who are not members. Rest the gangs. Shoo. Back to back. TMS is the back-to-back champ. Oh man, the generosity is incredible. Thank you, my friend. You are too generous. This is crazy, guys. Oh, wow. What a Friday. Man, TMS, you made my month. You made my whole dang month. Keep it at 100. Choo. Let's go. The one-man hype train. TMS is Tony Stark. Confirmed. TMS, what's your superhero persona? Which one do you choose? TMS the MVP? TMS the GOAT for real? He was like, plenty of people call me the GOAT, but some people out there in the chat, they're like, sure, but probably not. Turns out, yes. We can catch the Sarah here with the Sandman. Then we can drop down the Odin. Be able to put the pressure on. TMS is the Series 6 pull. TMS pulls the Series 6, baby. My goodness. We got the people dropping in the thanks for the memberships. People looking... I mean, chat is looking incredible. I'm seeing all the paws. I'm seeing all the ninja stars. Shoo, it's looking great. All right. We got the Sandman down. I just hope that it was not too late. They get back the Infinite here, which is a little worrying. But... Hey, Dryden Silver, thank you for the follow on the Twitch side. Thank you, man. I can get the Odin down for the extra Doombot. And then the Doombot on the right. Oh, gosh. Kids think that you're the Hulk? Yes! You know what, honestly, being the dad as the Hulk to toss the kids around, that's pretty great. That is pretty great. TMS with the smash. 10 gifted memberships. He found just a couple more. He saw a couple more people started watching the stream and he's like, get in here. Get in here. Team Teddy. Everybody wears the badge. Vipple, good to see you. You would retreat here? Ah, Looping Moon. He can only play a single card. He has to figure out where he picks his poison. It's a little dangerous with the Sunspot. We'll see. Oh yeah, he's got the Chavez. What is this deck? Discard Ghost Rider Sarah Chavez? I'm surprised. TMS cannot be contained. Exactly, exactly. All right. TMS the MVP. Exactly. Exactly. All right, we already have Super Flow giving us a little bit of ramp. Do I think I wait on the Ebony Maw here. I want some open space. We need to bring in... If we go Electro, we ramp so quickly to the top. But it does mean that then I could fill Super Flow and not be worried about it. I think I will set up the Electro. We can go Electro into Sandman so early that hopefully it catches the Thanos by surprise. He's passing. He's going to play She-Hulk here. Rocking the same deck while watching the stream. There we are, Eduardo. Maybe we'll match up against each other. We got more thank yous for TMS. TMS, incredible pillar of the community. Just pulled Stature out of a cache. First Series 5 card for you. Never Stop. Congratulations. First Series 5 card. I have yet to open a Series 5 card on the main account. I did get Hawk right before he was downgraded on the free-to-play. So, you know, mixed feelings about that because I love the Hawk, but I didn't have any other tools to play with him. And then Zabu got nerfed, and then Hawk got nerfed, and then Hawk got downgraded. So, less impactful than I would have wanted my Series 5 pull to be. Wish there was a card that buffed 2 costs so that you could play Mr. Sinister, Quake, Baron Mordo in the same deck and be consistent. KG is like, but if I leave my memes as dreams, what's going to happen to them? I flip first. Magneto's not going to move anybody. Making sure he's not moving anybody because they would get buffed by mid here. Beardy Grizzly, hope you're having a great Friday. I know I am. Just want to say thank you. Watched the video yesterday before I went on a 5.5-hour trip. Hit Infinite for the first time. Sea Blues, let's go. Congratulations. It gets me pumped up to hear that you guys pulled it off. It really does. All right, we smashed them, right? We could have snapped earlier. Ahead. What do they have? Nothing. They have nothing. Urko, you open Thanos and Ghost. So the Ghost is like a painful one, right? But the Thanos is incredible. What would we replace Jubilee with here? So Jubilee goes for Devil Dinosaur. She goes for... Some people will even run Maximus. She goes for Kang. And she goes for Arrow. Or Absorbing Man. Absorbing Man is a great call-out as well. Space Freely got Galactus from a cache. Oh, and it was when he was pinned and you saved the 5,600 tokens. It just feels so good. Actually, Hitmonkey will probably be the card in Sarah decks. Your dreams will come true. Yes, exactly. It's Hitmonkey, man. Guys, have we talked too much about Hitmonkey already? Hitmonkey. So you play Bast, onto Hitmonkey and Mysterio in hand. That means the Mysterio is a 2-9 and the Hitmonkey is a 2-3. Then you play them together, and then the Hitmonkey picking up on 3 card plays is himself a 2-9. That means for 4 energy, you have played 18 power. You combo anything else on the side, Hitmonkey gets even better. Heck, it's turn 4. You could pick them back up with a beast on turn 5, and then you could play them again. A 1-cost Hitmonkey alongside even more power. It's crazy. Alright, Thanos, taste of your own leech. Fighting towards infinite at 95 and 6 currently. Soup poor. I'm assuming that it's soup, as in the stuff that you eat. Superman. Hope that you are able to make it. I know that you can. Limbo. Give me that extra time. That's actually very nice because then I can wait for Minilab to be open for my Dr. Doom. So I will leech here. Beast bounce into Hitmonkey. Beast bounce into Hitmonkey seems psycho insane. Man, it seems crazy. You run a similar deck with Vision instead of Leech and Absorbing Man instead of Jubilee. There you go, Pirate Fan. I've seen that version as well, and I know that it does. It's a powerful combo. I guess I established Sandman too, and then I'm gonna Doom Odin. You have the Hawk Pin, still worth a 3K or save for a Series 5. You're about 3,300 with most of Series 3 complete, Usho. Interesting. How well do we value Hawk right now? Hawk right now is still good. Hawk is quite solid. So I think he's still worth the 3K. Sarah Hawk in a number of different flavors is performing fairly well, so yeah. I would still give Hawk the seal of approval. The Teddy seal of approval. If I drop Odin here, I do get the extra 5, and then I get the extra 2 on the Sunspot. I don't know, I feel like this one could be a retreat. Does he play into Minilab? He does, with the She-Hulk. With the She-Hulk, no less. Man, I should be running Shang-Chi, shouldn't I? People just don't expect the Ramper to have Shang-Chi, and then they think they can get away with anything. Yeah, plus the Kitty Pryde with the Hitmonkey is going to be insane. Hazard Hawks for life. I know, TMS. If only Miyamoto was here to advertise his crazy concoction. Pirate Fan, not sure if you want to pin Thanos or Galactus? Well, my recommendation is, we've been promised a mid-season balance patch next week. It's so many tokens, I would just wait. I would wait for the balance patch to hit, and then... He actually worked. He played Uatu to the Gamma Lab and he got an advantage. I would just wait for the mid-season balance patch and then choose if you want Thanos or Galactus. Right now, Thanos is the best, then Galactus, then Kang in my eyes. But it could change around. Sure, I'll wave to be able to get something. Why are you putting smiley faces on your own cards? Okay. If I mute him, does it also mute the emotes? Dad, you also play Electro? What? What? You've got Galactus pinned right now. Almost have the tokens to get him. There we go. Never stop. He is very powerful. Normally I Dr. Doom, but with Bar Sinister, it puts a different perspective on playing the Dr. Doom. You play like Magneto here, or do you abandon Hulk lane? Maybe you abandon Hulk lane? I don't know. The Magneto puts some pressure on it at least, because it matches one of them. And then Sarah? Chat? Who runs Electro, Sarah, Uatu? Chat, help. I don't understand. Electro, Sarah, Uatu. Wait. Was the Electro created by the Agent 13? The Agent 13 might have created the Electro. Oh, it's all the chibis. He's just playing every single chibi? Oh, okay. That makes sense now. So what else does he have? What else? I guess there's a lot of chibis. He could have, yep, Chibi armor. Okay, and then Chibi... That was, he just runs a Tuma. Okay. Not Chibi. I think he's breaking his own rules here. But there we are. And I lost. And I lost to the Chibi random stuff. Honestly, I want to see what next card he plays. Natumo for the boosters. Taskmaster. Very nice. But not Chibi. And also not for the boosters because it's infinite. Is there actually a theory here on his deck? It doesn't seem like there is. I was pretty sure we were gonna lose, but I wanted to see what the next card was because these opening 6 don't tell me anything. Dara, Atuma, Armor. I'm seeing this was created by the Agent 13. Okay, the Taskmaster was the odd one out. That was created by the Agent 13, so that one we can disregard. That... You have a very different reaction to playing against Galactus than most people think. I'm like, man, that's so cool. I wish I had that card. The animation is incredible. The problem for me, Never Stop, is that I had that reaction for like 2 games, and then every other time I heard Kneel Before Galactus and then the hand vaporizing my board, I just got fed up. I went very quickly into just being fed up. We'll drop the lizard here. Saved up 10k credits and going for the 20k. Grizzly, you can only hold 10k at a time, is my understanding. I'm pretty sure that you still cap out at 10k in the modern era. Okay, so if I wave, I can wave into Odin, into Doom. Let's see what happens. They played Quicksilver. They could be playing Agatha, in which case playing wave for them is gonna really hurt. Or not. Quicksilver Domino, it has to be Agatha here, right? Nobody besides Agatha runs this. And then I Odin on the wave to be able to play my Doom next. Yeah. Would I take a guess at what a variant you got from the special offer? Give you a hint. It was good during the Zabu days. You got a... It was good during the Zabu days? Are you about to say that Crossbones was good during the Zabu days? I'm going to guess that you got Crossbones. No, She-Hulk. What? Quicksilver Domino into the She-Hulk. Guys, what's happening to the ladder? What has infected the ladder? None of these plays make sense. I think Negasonic will also work well in this ramp deck. Opponents can't play, and you can get there with the Doom. It would be very fun, J-Deuce. And then Spider-Woman? I'm gonna guess that was a booster farming deck with the Spider-Woman and the She-Hulk both gray?
Victory.
I don't know. But yeah, I think that Negasonic is gonna work. Well, the problem is that Negasonic as a 3-cost is gonna be competing with your energy cheats, right? So the control is nice, but are you really going to set Negasonic instead of Leech or Sandman? You'll call the Galactus when still sit through it because you like it watching it going off. Oh, yes. Kneel before Galactus. Also think Galactus doesn't bother you as much because you play Green Goblin and Viper often enough that you can counter him when you see the Electro and Wolverine drop. Yep. Oh, it's you again. It's you again. Okay. Feed me more of whatever this insane list is. This is the Uatu guy, guys. He emotes every single card. He emotes frantically, is how I would describe it. Noir Crossbones. Actually a sick variant. That's awesome. Maybe Make Crossbones great again? Anybody? Anybody? I don't know. Alright, we go Magneto here. And then honestly, we could Jubilee into Odin on top of the Jubilee. You don't have to spend your 10k Grizzly, but I'm pretty sure it's going to gate you on being able to get many more. There's the Electro. And it is Chibi Polaris. Okay, so he's running the... It's all Chibi so far. It is. It actually is. But why... TMS coming in. He saw one of the membership trophies had dropped down with another 50. TMS is just making it rain on the Friday, guys. Making it rain on the Friday. True. TMS, you are too generous. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Support for the channel goes a very long way for us. Man, TMS the GOAT. TMS is just playing around. Alright, throw up the GGs. The legend, the legend. Man, you are crazy. Thank you. It helps us out a lot here at the channel, and I very much appreciate it. So generous, so generous. Absolute legend. Bought Galactus, but only because you pulled null from a reserve. It feels bad, but it definitely climbs. It feels bad, Brian. I feel like piloting it would feel good when you're able to sucker people into the play. You got the mystery variant bundle opened. Pixel Hawkeye, you have regrets. No, Delinear, don't have any regrets on the mystery variant. You got tokens and you got credits, and then you got the Pixel Hawkeye on the side. The Pixel Hawkeye came free with stuff that you wanted at a price that you liked anyway. So honestly, guys, those mystery bundles are incredible. Came for Snap and TMS decided to dust off the lack of memberships. Exactly. TMS is, he's the drill sergeant who has a membership. Who's missing it? Without Wax even calling it out from the Twitch side. The Twitch side is unmonetized, by the way, so the YouTube side getting the gifted memberships is amazing. That's it. Is TMS the leprechaun? He found his pot of gold at the end of the rainbow and is splashing it out. Oh, man. If I Jubilee... I do like the Jubilee here. Let's see what we pull. Yeah, it was really good value. Exactly, it was really good value. Almost as good a value as coming in to watch the Teddy Friday stream and then being given a guaranteed membership by TMS. Whoa, Mako, you got the same variant? That actually is crazy. Alright, we got the Sandman, which restricts them a lot. That's where we snap. Then I Doom... Okay. I Doom plus Odin on mid, because Odin will reactivate Electro and give me 1 extra energy on the Sunspot. Oh, but he moves the Doom. I wanted to be able to reactivate. It's holding us back. Magneto. Giannis, thank you for the subscription. Thank you. This is a great thing. We're going to have people who are members who are not even subscribed. They're just coming in to check in on the stream. They're like, ooh, Eddie's playing on a Friday? Let's see what he's up to. A membership. Was listening to the stream and I thought I misheard it. I had to go back and replay it. Yes, definitely got Pixel Hawkeye from that bundle. That is, the odds of that happening are so small. Vipel, what changes are coming? Are you talking about the balance patch? The balance patch is promising. I think I just have to run it down mid. Yeah, he can only play a single card. We don't know what this is, but I'm not too worried. And then I get extra power on the Sunspot. Odin? Odin would allow me to move Enchantress. I actually kind of like that. Let's do it. Let's reactivate the Magneto. And then, because Odin's going to reactivate the Electro, which will put power on the Sunspot, I'm not actually hurting for total power play versus the Chavez. Yeah, the balances. So, Shuri and Thanos decks are getting nerfed. We're promised that those decks are going to get toned down. We don't know what specific changes outside of that, and we also don't know how the devs are going to tackle it. I am hoping that the stones get nerfed and that their interaction with Quinjet gets nerfed so that Quinjet is not making the stones free anymore. And I hope that Shuri herself gets nerfed. But then I hope that, like, Lockjaw does fine. And Arrow does okay. I kind of like Arrow. I know a lot of people will disagree with me on that one. Becker360, thank you for the subscription. Thank you. Brian with the thank you to TMS as well. Got a Ronin variant. Looks awesome, but you don't really play him much. Oh, Brian, you missed your window. The window for Ronin to get his 15 minutes of fame was right when Orcish Forge was the hot location. 50% chance that when you played there, well, that it would appear in your games, and then it would be giving you the all the Sentinels. Have the devs mentioned Galactus at all? The stones should just count as starting in the deck. Exactly, the stones should just count as starting in the deck. The devs mentioned Galactus a while ago. When Galactus got changed from 3 to 2, they were like, he's still on the watch list, and then they haven't said anything about him. And actually, his win rate for Galactus himself has plummeted. I don't feel sorry for him, but it has plummeted. Any date when it is coming? Vipel, it is promised next week. We don't know what day next week, but it is coming next week, so immediate future for us. We Doom here. This is feeling pretty good. Guess would be that they set Shuri to like a 5/8 or something. To a 5/8? A 5/8 that doubles your next card plays? That's crazy. No, that is... I mean, it's a rework, but it's barely a nerf. Crossbones still good when paired with Mr. Fantastic. When paired with Mr. Fantastic. Interesting, interesting. I mean, I admire getting a way to play him. They got the Shuri. We're in a bit of trouble here, but we always are against Shuri. So now they can't duplicate their power, and they got the Red Skull, so Taskmaster's busted. But they could be playing, I don't know, it depends on what version of Shuri they are exactly. Sometimes they still do quite well. Alright, we're just going to do this for the 2 Doombots and spacing them out. We're not going to have any chance at Vibranium Mines. They should do a community variant competition, and top 3 voted get added to the game as variants. Austin, did you take the game survey? That should be, if you play on mobile, go to news and then check the March survey. They had a question on what would get you, they were asking people what would get them to be more interested in purchasing variants, and one of their ideas, one of the multiple choice options was community gets to vote on next variant, including fan-made art. So if you guys know some incredible fan artists for the game, they might be able to get their work created official. Win rate has dropped from a 1-power nerf, or is it just the meta shift that's got the bad matchups? Yeah, never stop, it's the meta. The meta shift has pushed Galactus down right now. You've quit Snap but still watch the stream. Super entertaining. Well, thank you, Vipel. I'm glad you still enjoy hanging out. Speaking of Galactus, you just lost to him on turn 6. Yeah, the turn 6 Galactus is what really irks me, as I feel like a problematic play pattern. But we'll see what happens. Hope they give us credits for finishing the survey. They do not. The survey is entirely voluntary, and it's actually pretty long. But it does get your voice heard, and the developers have been very responsive in the past to community feedback. Assume the win rate dropped because more people have started recognizing the Galactus patterns. Yeah, also the Have Some Crap archetype and Polaris and whatnot has become more and more popular, which I think is kind of stuffing Galactus. Like the Shuri list started running a lot of Polaris. And just, you know, in bits and pieces all over the place. Alright, my Odin's gone. My Doom here still feels pretty good. What a Jubilee pull, right? Odin into the Sandman, that's so good. You like the personalized variant bundles on the shop idea? Yeah, they had a ton of great ideas on the survey for what could be brought in the future. Washington has to be a win. They can't even kill us with Shang-Chi. So then it's picking where Magneto plays. But Magneto is going to move Killmonger and Mr. Fantastic. That makes it a little bit harder to be able to catch up. I guess then I play right here. Run it down mid. It's going to be hard to catch up, actually. You get one card. What do you run? She-Hulk, Mr. Fantastic, Killmonger. They could have Chavez. They could have Dino. Then they played mid with Dr. Doom. It's Doom Wave. 19, but then the Killmonger beats us. Wow, by one. By one. Cole using the Zoo deck to go from 73 to 80 last night. Yes! Take it all the way, Cole. Take it all the way. The Linear noticed one of their suggested improvements to card acquisition was everyone gets to play with the new cards for a week at release. Been saying that they should do that for months, so that's hopeful. Exactly. Getting some kind of test period before you purchase a card I think would be fantastic and for drumming up excitement around the card. How good is Master Mold Grizzly? I think it's fun. It helps out the hand attack archetype. I know some people have been playing around with it and getting wins. I've actually seen it more than a lot of the other Series 5 releases that have happened recently. But I don't think it's like third on my priority of this month, but that's amongst a month where all the cards are winners. When Master Mold drops down to Series 4, it might be a buy. But I'm targeting Negasonic and Kitty Pryde over it this month. I think if they add a non-ranked mode, that card suggestion free for a week is good, but I don't think it works for ranked. Well, the card free for a week would be with a constructed deck against AI is their specific position. They're saying that if we let you test the brand new card for a week for free, you would only be able to play in a single pre-constructed deck, and you would only play a bot. So, however much that tempers your excitement, I don't know. Love how often people like to retreat after you snap on the turn 5 leech play. Yeah. Feels good. I thought if you allowed people to pin a card, they could play with it as long as they have it pinned. Nope, Prince, that is not true. Pinning it just means that it doesn't rotate away in the card shop. Alright, let's brick this Wong. Found that you barely used the Kazar. Turn 6, mostly She-Hulk Demon in the Chi. Exactly. Sometimes the Kazar comes up, most of the time he's not that important. You have Thanos, but also running Kazoo. Thanos was just everywhere and you didn't want to play it. Yeah. The hipster muscle goes down hard, right? TMS, you really want the Master Mold? I do too. It's just, I love Bounce so much, and I want to be able to play Negasonic alongside Nimrod that it was a really hard choice this month as to what Series 5 cards to be able to target. And on it, with TMS's generosity here, hopefully we're able to pump the channel up, be able to get more card testing out for you guys. Oh, your idea, not that they're implementing it. Yeah. Oof. They still got us. And we didn't even break the Typhoid Mary with the leech. We lost? That's rough. Maybe Magneto was the better play there. I generally like being able to spread the attack. Probably should have Magnetoed. Yeah, Magneto the Wong, right? Well, we leached any of the cards that would have synergized with the Wong, but I should have just Magnetoed for the stats. It would have moved the Wong, but I don't think that would have stopped me. Speaking of Nimrod, you rarely see that card on the ladder. Yeah, he rarely has a point. He has like a very complex combo piece, and then Death Wave is just a little bit better right now, I think. A little bit more consistent without Wax. Lamentus is very good up against Thanos. Though this set of cards, not necessarily. I get Colossus, and then I can ramp. Never mind, I can ramp into Gamora, Magneto, and Leader. Is Leader going to be the golden child? Alright, let's see if he takes it. Come on, Leader. Leader. Twitch users understand how bad the Nimrods is. Yeah. Nimrod is just missing something, but I think that what he's missing is Negasonic. Now, if he gets Negasonic, does it become a meta deck? Probably not. If he gets Negasonic and everything else gets toned down, he might be able to crack up. Oh, TMS with another 50? My man. The 50 gifted memberships coming out of TMS. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. And support for the channel. This Friday, TMS just woke up this Friday and was like, I'm gonna put some spice on it. Wow, thank you. It goes a long way for us, man. That helps us out so much. The legend of TMS Killerot. Team Teddy has never been this big. It's crazy. It's crazy. Ooh. Oh, man. We got the join ups. Blast getting to pick it up. Fantastic. He's the king. TMS the king. Alright, come on, leader. Come on, leader. It's all on this. No, he can move the vision. But even if he moves the vision, I don't know if he's able to match up. How many cards do you have? 3 cards in hand. 3 cards out of the District X Lamentus. These are locations. There's the goats. The goats are dropping into chat. Oh! Leader's back, baby. Leader just swooped in and was like, yeah, here's a 51.0 for us. Oh, my opponent is dying. If he'd played null over here, he would have been fine. Let's go, leader. Exactly. KG with the great advice for everybody in chat. I think you have to set a setting so that you're eligible for receiving the membership. And TMS is gonna press gang you into Team Teddy. Leader back up to the S tier. Here we go. We got the gifted memberships. Surprised they didn't snap back. I mean, with a 50, why wouldn't you snap back? Exactly. There we go. Muradwan, thank you. World ship. What do? I guess I wait. They need some big stuff. Sebastian, how's it going? Hope you're having a great Friday, my friend. Glad to see you on the stream. Let's drop in the Sunspot. Then... Oh, Sebastian can't get into Diablo 4, so you're here on the stream. You're not the only one either. I know Urko is in on it. World Chip is just Galactus at home, exactly. Galactus is in here. I still hate this. Like, do you wave? Do you just pass on the Sunspot? I feel like passing on the Sunspot is so anticlimactic. White Queen, okay. You got either Sandman or Leech. Not stuff that's going to help you all that much. I think I have the Leech here. Like White Queen, it could be Dino. Maybe I catch the Dino before he plays it. So I don't understand how the leader works now. The leader is Guardians of the Galaxy, but he only copies cards on the lane to his right. So I played leader on the left, I got the null. If he'd played to any other lane, I wouldn't have gotten anything. They should buff Sabretooth so that he can see play in Modern Destroy. Man, Joe, that would be great. It would be great, but I don't understand how they would do it. He's just too clunky right now. Sabretooth at 3-4. Oh, they got the Leech for the dead tie. And they top deck the Killmonger too. They top deck this guy because we hit him with the Leech. All right, positive coach. Good on you. I roll joining in. I roll. It only works when you say it out loud. There's a connection issue. One of the lucky few that could connect. So Urko is just steamrolling it with the Sorcerer. All right, Urko, you're gonna have to hit us with the way too early review of Diablo 4. What's the way too early review of Diablo 4, Urko? There we go. People getting the memberships dropping in right now. All you gotta do is set the setting that KG was calling out to allow gifted memberships, and you'll get pressed in. Had to switch the actual Google profile to allow the perks, which was interesting, but whatever, we're in. You know, YouTube, second biggest search engine in the world, commanded by the biggest tech corporation maybe the world has ever seen and ever will see. Got some quirks. Definitely got some quirks. Oh, hang on. I'm grabbing Electro here. More Thanos. Does Thanos dislike Leech or Sandman more? I'm not sure. I feel like they normally do okay against Leech because whenever I play Leech, they're always just holding the Infinite, so I will Sandman. Great so far, but the end game is what matters. Alright, so the early progression is good. Never understood the appeal of the Diablo. It's been really boring, Diablo 3 especially. Ooh, haters in the chat. Careful where you criticize Diablo, their fans are rabid. I never got into them either, but that's just because I didn't try them. It's not like I tried them and disliked them, I just never tried them. Google does own YouTube, exactly. Got the dino. And now all we've got is the Chavez. Okay, Urko wasn't so high on Diablo 3 either. Well, like the classics, what people see as the classics are Diablo 1 and 2 anyway, right? Is Shuri worth getting in the token shop? Tauren, I would wait. I would wait because next week we're getting a balance patch that is promising to nerf the Shuri deck. So, I'd just be careful. I would be careful spending a chunk of tokens on something that is guaranteed to be nerfed next week. Is Bast good for the Deadpool deck? Viper, Bast is so good for the Deadpool deck. Can you imagine? Bast hits the Deadpool, he's a 3, and then you hit him with the Forge, he's a 5, you destroy him once, he comes back as a 10. That's money. That is money. Reaper of Souls was great for the first few seasons. Nice, nice. Nexy, good to see you on the stream. It's been a little while. Hope you're having a fantastic Friday. There we go. PMS, shelling out the memberships. People coming in with the thumbs up. Drop the lizard here. I love Wakandan Embassy. Buffing up our big boys. Pin the boy Thanos today. Hopefully he doesn't get slapped too hard. I don't think he will. He's so far ahead of everybody else right now that I think he'll come out just fine. Alright, if I wave, that'll put me to 10. They can keep scaling the sunspot. And you're gonna snap on this? What do you have? You're also ramp? We're playing all the ramp. Been running Bounce Dino deck and Falcon isn't really fitting. Do you have any recommendations on trying to fit Falcon? Bounce Dino would run Beast, but probably not run Falcon. And then you're looking just for some Beast efficiency on some of the core 1-drops. Alright. They did get the Electro. They gave the Electro to me. Sure, I'll Magneto you over to the side. But Beast Dino, Beast Dino is fun. So I think it's good. Oh, but then I debuff my own lizard. I'm a genius. I'm a genius. Okay. Jubilee, can you please find the Dr. Doom? That would be what I have to get here, basically, to come back. They're gonna nerf the Shuri and Thanos decks, not the card specifically. Maybe Thanos will not get hit that hard. Yeah, but also the decks are like named after them, right? So if I Odin here, I could get the Doom, but I don't get the reactivation on the Doom. I would probably win the Wakandan Embassy, but I probably lose the Machine World, and then I'm going to lose at Mer Island. Yeah. Alright, you got me. They got us.
Escaped.
Do I link a video in chat for everyone from YouTube on how to turn memberships on? I don't have one that I know of to quickly link. If you find one, I could link it. Okay. You need to start climbing the ranks again, Nexi. Where are you at? I hope you're able to make it. This could be your season. Hit the infinite. To anyone who has ever gotten a tooth filling, can I eat popcorn after 6 hours? On a tooth filling? I think the current fillings are pretty, they set pretty quick. The last filling that I got, they used like the UV setting resin, and then it was basically set immediately. You've got a video, KG? Yep. Or I think Urko's got it. Have you ever been on a losing streak? How much I lost and how did I bounce back? Oh man, Vipel. I've been on some dramatic tilts. We swung from... You don't say. Little Galactus action here. Leech. Please. I gotta get the leech here to brick him before he comes after us. He's not even going for it? What is this? Hobgoblin. Okay. Hobgoblin makes sense. Sure. My Odin would be able to unwrite it, but we're still in a tough position. Because I might not draw the Odin. What do we do here? Do I Dr. Doom? Do I Sandman? Probably not. I guess it's just Dr. Doom. This is where he could Galactus. I'll flip first, I'll get the Doom bot. And then on the next turn, if I draw the Odin, we're okay. Otherwise, we need to retreat. He didn't do anything. Yuba? Yuba, are you okay? I feel like you should have done something there, man. Is he gonna Galactus now? He could Galactus now, I suppose, and we didn't get our Odin. Yeah, he wanted to wait and see, I guess. Interesting. Do we have a chance? He's ahead, and all we get is... Chavez? Yeah, we'll probably drop off on this one. Alright, let's bounce out. Retreat now. But probably the biggest tilt I had was about... Have I dropped 10 ranks? Last season was really rough being able to climb up to infinite, especially on the free-to-play account. And I think that I was at like mid-90s, dropped down to 80. Well, no, mid-90s, dropped down to like 89. And then had to climb back up. And I switched over. The saving grace for me climbing free-to-play has always been good card Dino. Just go back to comfort pick. You're so familiar with the Dino playstyle from Pool 2 that it helped me climb my way out. Yeah, the Hobgoblin Galactus, it really hurts. Got Miles for the move deck at least. Move decks are your favorite, Nexi? That's awesome. Miles is great there. Even though I'm not running him in my current infinite movement deck, but Miles is very good. Dino always got your back. I know, Dino has never been bad. Dino is so good. Next year at 21, then slacking a little on the game. Well, you gotta be able to enjoy. You gotta be able to keep up with real life at the same time. I understand, totally understand. Lifestyle games can really be a pain to keep up with. Got some nice black tea keeping us going strong this Friday. Polaris. Let's drop the Jubilee. Do I think Shuri will be nerfed to a 5 cost? I don't think so. I hope that they just nerf how much power she's able to add to other cards. Taking her up to a 5 cost, I feel like kills her, because then you lose the synergy with Taskmaster and Zola. And you also lose the synergy. She's meant to be Black Panther's little sister, right? So just thematically, you can't have Black Panther's little sister not be played before Black Panther, right? Like, I think that she has to be a 4 cost. She just has to do a little less. Good for you since you don't have all the stuff unlocked. Still running a budget one with the Forge. There you go, Nexi. That can still be a great deck. Dino into Mystique Coulson is the new fave play. Yeah, it's great. Is this an Asian account? Yep. It is. I play on Asia Pacific on the main account, and then North America on the free-to-play account. Okay. I like this. Magneto's gonna choke up this lane entirely. Sorry, Chirp. Oh.
Victory.
Yep, no, Killer Rat is here in YouTube, Nexi, and Twitch chat is able to hear you as well because of the bot. Whatever you write here gets told to Twitch chat. Found out that you can't change gift membership settings if you have a brand account. Really, Josh? That sucks. Why would they do that? It's also just like Google or YouTube won't let you donate specific, like, there's like a specific kind of donation that you can't do if you're on mobile. It's like, why? You can't, I don't think you can pay through mobile. If you want to keep the Shuri into Black Panther play pattern, does Shuri just double the next on reveal? Like a pre-Wong? Double the next on reveal. Wow, that would be interesting. So Absorbing Man duplicates the previous on reveal, and Shuri will double the next on reveal. That would be a very interesting rework, and honestly, I'm here for it. Though then the synergy with Wong could go crazy, because she herself is on reveal, right? So you could play Wong and then Shuri, and then the next card you play gets activated, doubled because of Wong, and then doubled because of Shuri, and then doubled again because Shuri was played on Wong? Would that be right? I think so. You could have a card just pop off. It'd be fun. It would be fun and it would be funny, so I like it. If you don't do a cost or power change, how would I change the wording of Shuri's effect? I would change the wording of Shuri's effect to say that she doubles the power of the next card played maximum. I would just put an addendum, maximum plus 5. And then I would be done with it. And Shuri would be dramatically nerfed. Cosmo is terrible, but I can still get the Leech in here. I can Leech and then Doom and then Chavez. How are the Wave and Electro decks? Kind of want to try. They're very fun, Nexi, and very budget friendly. I have always been a fan of the ramp style decks, and this one has clawed its way back in with the Sandman after the leader got taken out. Cosmo is terrible for us. Cosmo is terrible for us. I got the Red Skull in there. Well, 13 points on Central Park is pretty good, but being so far behind at Camartage, it hurts. The Typhoid Mary does debuff anything that they play. I kind of want to see what they show. What's it going to be? They just go all in on right? Fury. 0. Zaps. Ebony Maw. Ooh. The opponent wasn't counting on Typhoid Mary, were they? Guys, if you play Typhoid Mary, you gotta at least include it in your calculations there, eh? Just a little bit. At least try. Honestly, problem with Shuri isn't that she doubles Red Skull or something. It kind of is, though. It's when Taskmaster copies it. Even if you've Shang-Chi'd, if Task couldn't copy a dead card, it's a GG easy. Yeah, if Taskmaster got the alteration that he can't copy from the graveyard, that would be a big nerf for the Shuri deck. Though most of the Shuri play pattern is to set up some kind of protection for their big boy, both Arrow and Cosmo fitting the bill, which is where Shuri only being able to double the next card played to her lane is another change that I've seen suggested that I like a lot, because then it means that the Cosmo can't be used, only armor. So it makes it a little less consistent again. Arrow the card away from the Cosmo. Shang it next turn. You have priority. Yeah, you've got options to fight back. More options to fight back than you do now, right, Brandon? You have everything on that deck list except Dr. Doom. Oh no, Dr. Doom is pretty core, but you could run White Tiger. Yeah, Luke was on his board in spirit. He just hoped he had it. They just ordered it wrong. They needed to double the Ebony Maw. Yeah, they needed to double the Ebony Maw. Maybe that's what it was. They just played the order out wrong. What do I do with this? I guess I give you a random goblin, man. Sorry. That's all I can do. But then we can... Whoa. Okay. I want to Jubilee in a location where she'll be able to be reactivated. And then I can, like, Magneto off to the side, try and consolidate their cards. Odin to be able to reactivate the Jubilee. Call it a day. Every 10th rank should be a rank floor. That would be very nice. Even every 20. If you got a rank floor at 90, that would feel pretty good. Even if you had to swim all the way from like 60 to 80. Oh, I got wave out of that. Great. And then they cable up and they Viper back the Goblin. He's hitting me with the thumbs up there on the Goblin. Little does he know, I have Odin. Do we send it back now, or do we hit him with the Magneto? I don't know. Maybe I should just send it back now. But if he moves over here, then it's so good. The order would be wrong, right? If Goblin goes to Titan and I play Odin, then Jubilee would activate first, not have space, Wave would activate, and then the Goblin would sail. So... Here. Have it back, mate. Who would I use in the Deadpool deck? Arrow or Zola? In the Deadpool deck? I probably take Arrow rather than the Zola. I don't know. I've never gotten Zola to really fit. I know that other people have used it successfully, but not I. I have not been so fortunate. Do you have Hazmat that's going to come in? If you do have a Hazmat, then this is going to be a tie. And we need 2 Magneto. Yeah, there we go.
Victory.
Last 5 ranks is tough. Still plugging away. I know, Brian. It hurts. It hurts. I had my No Sleep Till Infinite stream, and I was like, honestly, I've cruised up to 95. It's going to be easy sailing. We're just going to take another couple plotting steps over, and then I'm going to have to find other stuff to do on stream. 5.5 hours later, gasping, we crossed the finish line. So it's a slog, mate. I feel ya. Josh logs in and was gifted a sub. Doesn't it feel great? PMS supporting us so much. Yeah, they're still rocking. As people, it's just on a queue. As people come in, they get the membership. It's crazy. Okay, if I wave, I think it's wave. Wave into Dr. Doom. But if I Dr. Doom, then the super flow gets shut off. So I wouldn't be able to immediately go into Sandman. Is this the same guy? How many people are playing Luke Cage right now? Not a lot. I can tell you that. Not a lot. Wakanda. Wakanda forever. It feels like Christmas as a kid. I know, Josh. It's great. What if we Magneto and yoink all the broodlings over? That sounds kind of fun. I could also... Yeah. We Magneto here. Say, hello, broodlings. What do you show? Wong? Oh, no. Did you want to use that lane? You didn't want to play Surfer to that lane, did you? I hope not. I gotta get a chance now. Okay, so now I Sandman, and then I'll still be able to Doom Odin on Superflow. TMS, you play Luke Cage a lot? Luke Cage is good. I think Luke Cage is underrated. Honestly, I think he's just a good plug-and-play 2-cost. It's just not been widely adopted in the meta, which... A Lockjaw Hazmat? Can somebody please get Miyamoto on the phone? How does this deck work? Resident Hazmat champion. Dr. Doom brings in the bots. No. You're gonna play Goose? We're fine though, right? You just Blizzard Sunspot. No. Wait. It's actually just Sunspot, right? Yeah. We did get the Sandman in here. Wow. Just Sunspot, eh? Okay. Then they bow out. He's great for the Hazard Hawk and the Cerebro, etc., etc. Yeah. I mean, he supports Cerebro so well, and then, yeah, Hazard Hawk loves him additionally. Okay. Let's play our Sarah deck. Zera Control. So these are our 2 tournament entry decks, trying to get as many matchups as we can, be able to get the feel. Just let it become muscle memory, because in the tournament it's crunch time, there's a lot of pressure. You want to have a lot of practice. And then we're going to try and get some matchups with some of the popular decks that we've spotted from the tournament. Like, I would love it if somebody would play this Dr. Dino deck against me, or some other Dino, good cards Dino kind of things. And also some more Zabu first or Angela first? I think it's Zabu first. Dark Nizzle, how's it going? How's it going? It's just Miyamoto's alt. It's his Asian account, exactly. Do you think you're going to see a lot of Enchantress in the tournament? Nope. I will see a lot of Sarah Control, but not a lot of Enchantress. I have all the deck lists from everybody. And, like, Enchantress is here, but not a lot. Also, I'm not running anything that's vulnerable to it myself, so I'm pretty happy with that. Here, because I have the Killmonger, I don't have to care about passing, which is quite nice. I do if they play armor, but I don't think they'll be able to catch me. Famous last words, I know. Since there'll be, for sure, a lot of dinos running around. Yep, that's why I'm bringing it. Maybe I should have gone all the way into bringing Rogue, eh? That would be fun. Okay. I think I Sentinel Witch. And then we're looking for a Killmonger to open up the lane. They go Lockjaw. Umbaku. Send the Umbaku back to the deck. He'll be able to jump back out for free. They get a Nightcrawler. I don't think that's what they were looking for. This is the same guy, right? Lockjaw Goose. We just didn't see the Umbaku before. How many memberships are left? Like 80? Get your friends to hop in. Tell the Discord. There's memberships sitting here on the table. I'm not sure how many. And Kiln locked down. Wow. Okay, so if I go Killmonger Sentinel, knock over these rocks and their Nightcrawler, and I open up Collapsed Mind to be able to hold Shang-Chi Enchantress. That feels good. I think that we stick with this. You guys get to know each other's deck before going into the matchup in the tournament? Yes, Huang. You get to see every player's submitted decks, and then you simultaneously choose which one you're going to play. In the finals, which is going to be a best of 3, if I make it, I could even switch in between matches. Yusuf, good to see you. Ninja Clan standing strong. You think this is a Cerebro deck? Oh, is that what it is? I thought it was just Hazmat, but I guess it is. It's the Cerebro Hazmat. So we snap, right? They could wait, or they could storm to cancel Baxter Building, but they don't have a way to get into Killman, right? Right, they're gonna have no way to get into Kiln. I don't have a way to control them, but whatever they play here is gonna get shuffled with the Lockjaw. Lockjaw Cerebro 2s with a Hazmat kicker. I admire the deck building, but I don't know how sound it really is. Septin? Hey Ted, how's today? It's going great. Hope you're having a fantastic Friday. Rogue's ruined your game plan many times. Yes. Oh, TMS with the Cerebro 3s all the time. Okay, Wong goes. Hold on. Storm.
Aid my hand.
He's cycling for everything. He's going to be able to get the then the yellow jacket, but nothing is debuffed because of the Luke Cage. Huang comes back up, and then the doubling on the hazmat into Cerebro. Oh, Baku, no. Oh. Wow. That's incredible. out of nowhere, he's like, Lockjaw, roll the slot machine, 777. I'm glad I was able to see it. I'm not even mad. I'm not even mad. Umbaku OP, he needs a nerf, confirmed. Cut out the Umbaku. The meme Baku is too much. Do we need to build that deck? The Slot Jaw strikes again. How often could you possibly pull that off? He played the Wong early to get the Wong to come back to be able to cycle and get the doubling on the hazmat. I mean, and he pulls the Cerebro out of the deck with the Lockjaw as well. Is Lockjaw something that Cerebro 2s has actually been missing? Like, is this the dark tech of what the deck should be doing? If it looked good right there, he didn't have Cerebro in hand, so he made sure to try and get a couple extra fishing pulls from the deck to be able to find it. Angela, give me the rock, you're free. That buffs the Angela. I might just wait on the Killmonger. Elysium gives you tenure to be able to hold back and wait a little bit. Sometimes the 2s are wild, it's true. You'd be very mad if that was a regular game and not at Infinite. I would too, Speed Force. I would too. Kang better than Thanos? No, Grizzly. Not even close. Thanos is king right now. The Mad Titan rules all. I will go Killmonger, and I think I'm going to keep on hanging on to the Mysterio here. The Mysterio and the Shang-Chi for us. Bought the pass to try out the Shuri, Nimrod, Zola, Venom, Carnage, and the Absorbing Man. Nice, Astro. Nice. You're able to fit in the Absorbing Man. Oh, the Venom, Carnage, Absorbing Man. Interesting, Astro. You're going to have to let me know how that goes. I was tempted to think about how to fit Absorbing Man into the Destruction deck after I saw how good he was with movement. Just haven't fully realized it yet. I'll go just with Mysterio here, I guess. Almost made you want to play C2 again, but Soulstone and Red Skull are still out there, so... Yeah, but you have Luke Cage to be able to counter the Soulstone at least. It's the Red Skull that will really work you. I think that was the apex of that deck. I think it was. I think we saw the best that deck is going to be able to do. Ever has done and ever will do. All the rocks. Having the Subterranea Elysium just means that we kind of fell on our face. And then they had the White Queen to be able to pull an extra good card out of our deck. They haven't used it yet. I think it was like... It might be Enchantress, it might be Killmonger. They do flip first. Do they make the mistake of playing... Well, they probably just play Odin on mid. Yeah, I think we bounce here. I don't think Kang is better than Thanos, even after the potential nerf. Yeah, I think that Thanos is still going to be better than the Kang. More applications. I agree with TMS here. Cerebro 3 is the best. Shang-Chi kills the Red Skull. Yeah. Cerebro 3 gets to tech in the Shang-Chi. Kang maybe the 3 in the 3 big bads, to be honest, but he showed up in the shop first, so... why not want all, and you want all 3 anyway? Yeah, you're not gonna be sad with adding Kang to a climbing deck. Getting Kang on that climbing deck's gonna do you quite well. You still like the Adam Warlock for the C3? I don't think you have to have Adam Warlock for the C3, do you? Witch. Where do I want to play you? Tempo, Scarlet, Witch to Necrotia. Sure. Thankfully, the opponent doesn't have a play to start capitalizing on Mir Island. Is Valk necessary for the C3? She helps, but I don't think she's necessary. The Valk and the Bast are both pretty good. But I don't think you have to run them. Pop the Nova, start picking up the Maryland buffs. I like it. TMS is a avid Cerebro 3 player. He's tested a lot and has done very well with it. He's got a very solid deck. We'll put the rescue in on Mer Island here. Valk is a nice control piece. You get both the Valk and the Shang-Chi, and then you can pick up your Cerebro and the Mystique, right, to be able to gain the buffs themselves. It's a big flip. Hey, Patriot. I like it, especially, I like it a lot if I get the Enchantress here. Come on, Enchantress. 1 and 4, 1 and 4. You do have everything else. Tried the deck already, but missing Adam really hurts the consistency. Are you running Magic, Sussy Cat? Magic gives you some consistency to be able to find the pieces that you require. Shuri turn 4, Nimrod 5, Carnage Absorbing Man turn 6 is fun. The double destruction on turn 6 with Nimrod is quite good, especially if you've got him up to 10. What do they play here? I flip first, so I'm not able to catch... if only I didn't flip first, I would be able to catch people with the Shang-Chi. Definitely kill the Bishop. They set down the blue marble last, so they could Mystique on the blue marble. They could also Ultron, right? If they Ultron, I would lose Atlantis, and the little drones would be all 4s, so 16 power. Can I catch you at 16 power? Well, let's find out. Killmonger was too early. I could have swept the squirrels away. This means that you're going to be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'll come up short. So I would have to run Mysterio here. 5, 6, 10, 16. It would just be a tie. And then it would go to margin of victory. If it's Ultron, I feel like I lose the margin of victory. But if it's just... if you don't have the Ultron, I do okay. And you didn't snap? Alright, what do you have? Is it the Mystique and then something else? Is it the Bast Patriot deck? It's not easier to beat Ultron on left? I don't think so, because then if they played Ultron on left, they would have been up... Well, I guess it would have been... No, it would have been 15. They Bast now. They Wasp with a little buff. Oh. Yeah, it is the Bast Patriot deck. Very nice, very nice. Korean players are truly a menace. They are very hard to predict. How do you guys recognize the different characters? Do you guys have a cheat sheet for me to be able to recognize the different character forms? Because I play against Japanese, Thai, Chinese, and Korean. I know that the Curlies are Southeast Asia. Which is better to Oscorp Tower, the Electro or the Maw? Electro, which is better if you have the choice? If you have the choice between Electro or the Maw, I go Electro. Being able to hold them to 1 card forever rather than just, you know, the 7 points in a lane they can't add to, I go Electro. You knew because that deck you used to get the Infinite, such an underrated deck. Patriot puts in the work. Patriot's been the gift that keeps on giving. Okay, listen, you can't just say, I'm Asian so I know. I'm asking for help. I want to be able to recognize. The Korean characters do have circles. Thai is curly. Are the Chinese characters spaced out more, I want to say? Or is that Japanese? Oh, I'm not trying to rope. Korean is more circular. Chinese is usually more quote-unquote complicated, but they use the same characters for some of it. And then Septon coming in with the exact counter information. Korean is mostly squares. Teddy wife listening in and just laughing at this. They're like, there's no way Teddy's gonna figure this out. I know. Korean has different tiers of characters. You're saying they'll be like up and down on a line? What do you mean by tiers of characters? Yeah, I would call C3 this game too. They wave into magic, right? We just play our Sarah and we're quite happy for it. Let's see how well C3 does this game. Zoran, good to see you. Adrian, have a good one. They hit us with the Galactus. Cerebro 3 disguised as Galactus. Could you imagine like playing most of the game as Cerebro 3 and then just Galactus swoops in? Okay, I rescue. I need to rescue and then hope that I can catch him with the Shang-Chi. They did snap. Yep, not C3. Not tried that one. C3 Galactus. They do nothing, they full pass. I hate it when they do that. Well, that means I get to dodge any of my control. But they would have been able to dodge it whether or not I played the rescue because of the full pass. So, do I think that this stat line is going to be able to beat Galactus? Not really. They got the Adam Warlock to be able to draw extra cards as they retreated.
Victory.
Why? Why would you retreat? You only had one card in deck. You had all the tools. You didn't have Null or Death? Anyway. Yep, for everybody who has been joining in and watching, there are gifted memberships just on the table. If you want to be able to get a gifted membership here to the channel, it helps us out, and it's just sitting on the table right now. You can check out the video. You have to set a setting to allow to receive the gifted membership. Mysterio comes in, all from the generosity of TMS, by the way. Fueling our Friday stream. Got Pixel Cable from the bundle when you already have the young variant. That's what sucks, is when you get the duplicated variants, or variants for the same card. Like, they had on the survey, which also, by the way, guys, if you check the news section on mobile, you'll be able to enter, or you'll be able to submit answers to their recent survey asking about future features you would like to see. Here we go. Everybody's checking it out now. Nice, nice. Teddy wife stream? Teddy wife stream when? She was contemplating a stream takeover here, but it'll probably have to happen next week. The Teddy wife is busy legal lawyer, working for the good of the federal level. She gave me a smile at that one. She knows. Ooh, I get the double. So I had one cycle and then I got one back into hand and then I drew it back. No. But anyway, back to the survey. I had my complete train of thought derailed. The survey had a thing. Would you be interested? What motivates you to buy variants? And one of the multiple choice things was, I'm trying to collect all the variants for one card. I was like, no. I actively discourage getting additional variants for the same card. They could come out with a variant that is like way cooler than something I already have. But if I have a variant for something that I've upgraded, I'm like, I'll just play that rather than try and upgrade, you know, whatever. And I got the rock too. This is terrible. I don't even know what I want here. I want like Killmonger to appear, I guess. If I play these, I don't get card draw. I'll play the Angela just to get her out of here. I think there'll be any kind of ban pick format in future tournaments, and how would it be? Are you saying like officially run tournaments, hi guy? Or are you saying in, how to put this? In the community run tournaments? Because the community run tournaments already have ban formats. Right, the one that I am entering Friday, or tomorrow, Today is Friday. Tomorrow, I'm playing in a tournament where all of Series 5 and 4 are banned except for the Battle Pass cards. You enter 2 decks, and then you are able to play... do I hit the Scarlet Witch on it now, just to stop the cycling? Do we think that he's getting any benefit from this? I don't know if he's really getting an outsized benefit compared to me, but sure, I'll stop it. I'll put a stop to that. You enter 2 decks, and you pick which one you want to play prior to hitting your opponent, and you get to know what their 2 decks are that they could be choosing from. TMS celebrating the personal victories. Fantastic to be able to celebrate with you. Thank you. We're spreading the love over here. Alright. Arrow just wins, right guys? I feel like Lizard and Arrow instead of Zabu and Rescue works better for you. Rescue getting Shang-Chi'd feels so bad. Yeah, but I need stats somewhere. You're running Lizard and Arrow. I mean, they do give you kind of general stats. I just always like the Rescue. Getting hit with the Shang-Chi is quite detrimental, but otherwise I feel like I just run out of stats in games. Tune back in just in time to see that arrow come over. Exactly. Being able to pick that one up was a godsend. Well, I mean, yeah, so honestly making a great case for having arrow in the deck right there. Tournament that you're in tomorrow has us have 3 decks, and if you win a match, you can use it again against the same opponent in the round. Interesting symbol. So is it is like a knockout? If you ever lose with a deck, is it out for the rest of the tournament? Or is it just like per match? You have to win do you have to win with every deck? I've seen a number of different kind of iterations on that idea. It is quite fun. Got a sweet rescue variant recently, so you take any excuse to play her. I want some of the rescue variants. There's some really good ones. I love the blue-purple sheen. There's also like a matching Iron Man, I think. Parker! I remember when they first added that voice line, it actually startled me. I jumped when I got hit with that one for the first time. I don't really like Kiln, unless I'm winning Kiln. Good point, good point. Maybe we'll just try and win it. Am I streaming the tourney tomorrow? Oh yes, Josh. Right here, same place, different time, starting at, it'll be 1 p.m. Central Standard Time American. The time zones get so messy, especially because we just had daylight savings, so I never know how to be able to announce like when I'm playing. But that's when I'm playing. Alright, do I want the Zabu? I think I do. Lockjaw could kill me here. Maybe I want to keep it open? No, but then I fill out the... what do we do? What do we do? I think I Scarlet Witch because the Lockjaw threatens to fill things up very quickly and be incredibly powerful. We will then Zabu, get the Rescue down to 3 and the Enchantress down to 3 as well. Keep this open in case he gets a big boy for a Shang-Chi to punish him. Mirror Dimension will transform here into either Fisk Tower or the sewer systems. Best of 3 Swiss can only have 1 pool 4, 5, or Battle Pass card per deck, and can't have more than 4 cards the same between the decks. Okay, that sounds really interesting, symbol. Best of luck to your tournament, by the way. Hope you smash. Hope you smash, everybody. Represent the Teddy fam over here. We could rescue it and wait. I'm pretty happy with their pulls. Shouldn't Mirror Dimension have... Oh, it's on turn 4. But it got... On turn 4 means at the start of turn 4. And it actually was created by Scarlet Witch during turn 4. So it didn't happen. DMS rallying the likes for the stream, saying that if you got the free membership, his only request is that we drop the like, help promote it out to everybody else. Seems like a great idea to me. Oh. Not what I wanted to see. He's playing Thanos Galactus, just flexing the wallet here with all of these. Is it better if the format is like players bring 3 decks and then can ban 1 deck from each other for the match? Then it's a best of 3, each have a win with the remaining decks. Depends on how they want to play it out. I've seen it played a number of different ways. I flip first. I don't think I can possibly win. Right? I don't have anything here. When you're a control deck and you're playing from ahead on the final turn, it feels really bad. Arrow collapse the Galactus too. Yeah. Well, here's the thing. There is no Galactus in the tournament that I'm in, right? The Galactus is fully banned. Warpath doesn't work with Galactus. Dumb. Baby Galactus is so good. Baby Galactus might be one of the best variants in the entire game, eh? I would put it up there as one of the best in the entire game. They're going Quinjet, probably another Thanos deck. We'll go Angela here, actually. Angela on far right. I'm anticipating Mirror Dimension might be able to turn into Shuri's Lab, though I don't want to play the 0 card there. Angela flips. The memberships keep on flowing in. I love to see it. Then the Angela gets cut off. Okay, I guess I got a bishop somewhere else. I mean, I could bishop over here and just say that he's my best scaler. Yeah, because then I can Killmonger. Okay, we're fine. Open it back up with the Killmonger, be able to kill their Quinjet. Now, if they invest any other doubling onto 1 costs, the Killmonger could get even better. So, all the baby variants are good. Are they all good? I feel like I've seen a couple that feel a little bit under par, but a lot of them are incredibly good. I like the Morbius. And, yeah, I generally like them. The difference is so subtle between them and... hold on. So when do we squeeze in Killmonger? If I just want to, like, rescue Sarah, I love that Savage Land. At this point, the Killmonger would open up the Savage Land to their side, so I think I would just leave it. Leave it be. I could, like, rescue Sarah here and then come in with a Shang-Chi on left. That sounds like a good plan for us. They can't stop anything that I do on mid. Unless they get the armor in. We got them. Imagine having a baby Galactus pull up to wreck your planet. Yeah. We need stab artwork as wallpapers. Ashro, I could quote you the message I asked the community manager months ago. I think I've said it multiple times to him, like, hey guys, your art assets for the game are incredible. Please give us more wallpapers. Like, these cards are gorgeous. The layering effect, the location art, also very fun. Give us more wallpapers. That has to be easy for your art team to put together, right? I guess I was wrong. Professor X. Were you created? You run Professor X. Wow. Well, you know what? Hats off to the opponent. You don't see a lot of Professor X players. I'll give them credit where credit's due. They got us.
Escaped.
They got us good. I thought I was going to be able to come in with the Shang-Chi, sweep them off their feet. Not the case. Warpath should work. Anyway, watch the video below for a free membership, courtesy of the TMS. It's true. It's true. So wait, Warpath does not work with Galactus? Or does it work? Somebody was saying that it didn't work. If you just play Warpath to the Galactus lane, you're telling me that it doesn't activate because the other locations don't exist? Yeah, rip in peace. Does not. Wow. That's terrible. Alright, come on, Shang-Chi. You have a fantastic target here in the monster. Let's bring in... I think I just Sentinel. We'll set up Nova Killmonger as late as possible. Lost an 8-cuber that way. Wow. Does not... I guess the game logic must be that the other locations don't exist, and that's why it can't figure out what it's supposed to do. It doesn't get the buff. It's still terrible. I feel like it should work. They should fix it. You have an empty location, which Galactus says no. I have empty locations, but the location doesn't exist. I don't have any cards at either of the other locations. Where the other locations used to be. Also lost that way too. Wow, with a generated warpath from a location. Man, the things that the game doesn't tell you. Is it about time for me to release a take 2 on things Snap doesn't tell you? I released a video back in the beta with that idea. I should bring it back, I think. I think I should try to re-release. How do I play my main in Asia Pacific? Because that's where I created the account. Oh, I lose the Killmonger. I lost the Killmonger. Yeah, the account was created as a Philippines account off of a Google Play. That was one of the locations The game got released there prior to other regions. Yeah, the destroyed locations equals no locations, I guess so. Can I play Moon She-Hulk in the tournament? I could, Sussy Cat, but I did not enter it. The 2 decks that I entered are Ramp and then Sarah Control. I was very torn. Listen, it was hard to decide, Sussy Cat. I was trying to calculate what the proper meta read was going to be and what was going to be able to get me across the finish line. And I decided that Ramper has such a great matchup against both Deathwave and Sarah that I had to bring it as just like a counterpiece. And then, because I couldn't overlap cards, I went with Sarah Control myself as my second deck. So I thought long and hard about it, but that's where we settled. Wouldn't it be brilliant if the Mysterio turning out to be the real Mysterio fakes him out at the raft and that's what gives us the win? Oh, I'm living for that right now. Let's drop. They're all the same. Yes, they're all the same. Killmonger would have been so gold. Would have been cash money. When is the tournament? Some quick info. Tournament is tomorrow. I will be streaming tomorrow, 1 p.m. CST, right here. Match 1 is against a Canadian streamer called...
Victory.
Let's pull him up. Nope, this is going the wrong direction. Rhinosaur. Twitch Canadian streamer Rhinosaur is our round 1. I believe we'll be starting very close to 1 p.m. CST. We'll be streaming it right here. You can also catch the official tournament cast hosted by Hannah's Cat Cafe at her Twitch, at Hannah's Cat Cafe. There will be a link coming out on a community post and on the Discord if you want to stay tuned, and you'll always be able to catch the VODs later on at our channel. Zuka with the gifted membership as well. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Picked it up from TMS and is able to pass it on, show the love to the others. This is why I love this community, guys. The community is incredible. Thank you. The memberships do go a long way for helping us keep the channel humming. And I'm very excited for what we can pump up in terms of channel capabilities, test the new cards, bring the best experience back to you guys. Who's organizing the tournament? Is it Only Streamers Invitational? This iteration, so this is the first tournament hosted by Hannah's Cat Cafe. I had not heard of her previously. It is a streamer invitational. She was hand-picking the 32 entries. She was able to get Kawa, D-Money, Kraken Null, a couple other relatively big names involved, which is very exciting to see. Now, in the future, if they will go public or expand the entry, I am not sure. But right now, the slots are locked for the 32, and it was invitational from Hannah's Cat Cafe. Oh, I forgot that I'm used to like a Crimson Cosmos, where you can still play zeros. That's not true here. Do I even want Sarah? Maybe. The board is too small. I need Killmonger very badly. This is Japanese. This is what Japanese looks like. I'm taking notes. I'm trying to get better. Anytime a Leech deck loses, an angel gets its wings. Thanks for the catharsis. You're welcome, Greg. Stay tuned to the channel for even more excellent catharsis. I've picked up too much Vibranium. My odds of picking up the Killmonger are slim to none at this point. Mysterio buff reveals original to the winning location at the end of the game like Captain Marvel. That would be way too much, Ashro. Mysterio has so many powerful synergies already that I think he's going to stay at the 2-4 stat line. But if the real Mysterio could appear, if he was a 2-3, what do you guys think, chat? If Mysterio was a 2-3, could he do a reveal me at the winning location? Maybe it'd have to be down to a 2-2, honestly. Better to play in the tourneys than versus bots. Better content. Yeah, Green Cookie. I'm looking forward to what we're going to be able to achieve. Hopefully I make it deep enough to be able to play get the matchup against Kawa or D-Money. I'm assuming that they'll be able to advance, of course. Not necessarily the case. I don't know a lot of the names, but I have high hopes. Did they really want this Valk reset? I mean, sure, they clipped the Angela by 1, and they clipped the Sarah by 1, and they buffed the Quinjet by 1, but they paid a 5 cost to do it. And now I get the Vibranium and the extra buff. I just wish that I had a way to get into the Plunder Castle. Oh, we did get the Killmonger. I don't know, I wanted the Vibranium. Killmonger would have dropped the Quinjet and the Ant-Man. I think we're fine. Yeah.
Victory.
Would Killmonger have been better? Knocking over Quinjet and... Quinjet? Killmonger might have been better. Anyway. Hang on, cancel. Season Pass, what do we get? What do we get? Oh, the Wolverine booster is perfect. So we can upgrade that bad boy as soon as we open it up. Bass with the Mysterio makes him a 2-9. Yes, Sussy Cat. And then you add in the Hit Monkey next month, and he's also a 2-9. It's so good. That was Japanese, alright. A little spindly characters filing it away. I feel like even if I'm not able to read what they say, I should at least be able to understand where they're from. That's the first step. Do we know if the season cash boxes also get rush variants come the variant time, or just the regular ones? Chris, I believe they only get the regular ones. I believe that the rush, or the rush variants are going to be exclusive to the collector caches during the time of the event. So it is something that the developers are experimenting with to encourage people to play and get credits specifically during this time. Ringos, thank you for the subscription. Thank you. How does Bast help Mysterio and not hurt him? That should work like Scorpion, but it doesn't. Yeah, so any power alterations done to Mysterio in hand or on board affect the illusion. So Bast sets all 3 to 3 power. Just like if Nakia buffs the Mysterio by +2, then it's 2/6/2. So Bast sets them to 3/3/3 versus Scorpion, which would set them to -1 3 -1. If that makes sense. I hope it makes sense. Makes sense to me. Alright, Morph, what do you got for me? Camp Lehigh draw. This is like the randomness, the most random of random. Morph, if you could turn into something great. Greatness is in your... Nope, that's a goose. That's not... That's actually cheaper than what I needed. Well, I did get the Nova. Let's try it. Nova Killmonger here. I want to open up this space to get back into buffing the Angela. Kill the Quinjet, the Rock. I killed their hood. Man, if you could play your demon now, that would be forever grateful. You got the premium just for the 10 extra boxes on a rush? Yeah, I don't believe that it will contribute there, unfortunately. But yeah, save the credits. Save the credits. Played Hobgoblin to Bar Sinister, and the opponent's Gambit destroyed the remaining on your side. Oh man, Eduardo. Oh man. Who am I excited to face in the tournament, Vipel? Most excited to be able to play against Kawa. I think he's the biggest name, but I would also love to play D-Money. D-Money is the guy, if you guys don't know, who created the rap songs for Leech and Leader Nerf requests, which was hilarious, and I think he's a great competitor as well. We'll put the Mysterio in here, but I do want, it's my, well, it's not mine, but it is the Moon Girl Zoo deck, and they got the demons copied over. So, we're in a tight spot. I get a Mysterio buff over here on the Angela. I pass the armor, and then I would like to get the go-ahead at Camp Lehigh as well. Unfortunately, I cannot play any additional cards. I think it's just Enchantress because she's the biggest. And no snap. Alright, Enchantress, what can you do for me? All right. Is anyone interested in battling me with some of the tournament popular decks so I can practice the matchups? Yeah, all the demons get you. Demon, Titania, the extra goose on top. Oh well. Alright, we got some people who would play. Fantastic. After this, during this I can post what the deck is. I want to be able to play against this specific deck. I'll get the link for you guys. I have to zoom in here. Nope. That's not helping me. Click on this. How can I make it bigger? Snap.fan. Can I just search for my opponent then? But I guess I don't know if his snap.fan would be the same name. Let's put in Angela, and then we can go Bishop. Dr. Dino is the name.
Opponent snapped.
Yeah. Oh, I was muted. Thank you, Adam. Thank you. Adam with the 10 gifted memberships. The press gangs grow stronger. You guys don't have to just look out for TMS. You got Adam, who's pulling you in as well. There's no escape from the Teddy Ninja family. What do we need to do? Okay, this is very, very pivotal. We move Bishop. We keep Angela. Okay, and then I have to turn off armor and then hit him with the Shang-Chi, right? I think this is the move. It's a little risky because the Sunspot could scale and then like New York could still fall. So it's not 100%, but I'm gonna run it. All right, here we go. Here is the deck I need practice against. All right, if somebody can copy that to be able to set up a friendly battle, we'll run that. I need practice on my matchups. I'll play whoever. Oh no! Oh, the arrow. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Do we still pull it out? Do we still clutch it out? Let's go. Let's go. All right. Enchantress able to shut down the armor. I was really hoping to see the Enchantress Shang-Chi combo to knock over the red, but we got it. We need a Rocky style training montage. Exactly. Probably good to play against a few people with that deck. Everyone will make slightly different decisions. I just need to, yeah, get a couple matchups. Got the deck ready, Jarvis? All right, hit me with the... Well, here we go. Jarvis, wait for me to be close to finishing this game and then hit me with the join code. Then we can get somebody else in after that. The two gaming communities you're most familiar with is Snap and Apex Legends. Teddy's one of the favorite streamers, content creators out there. Great vibes, great info, great content, great community. Thanks, Teddy. Well, thank you, Scott, for hanging out here on a Friday. It's great to have you here, man. Best way for me to spend my Friday is hanging out with you guys. Just pushed into the 80s for the first time with Sarah Control. All right, Exine, go all the way. It's time to go all the way. I know you can do it. We'll get the bishop in here. I could just like, yeah, Bishop Necrotia. Oh, all right. All right, hit me with the join code. Who was it? Jarvis? I'm ready, Jarvis. No Hawk Rock Slide? Nope. The Hawk is banned for the tournament tomorrow. All of Series 4 and 5 are banned outside of the Battle Pass cards. And actually, I believe that I wanted to rock our ramping deck up against this one. Copy in, join up. I'm sorry, the joining is a little messy because we're not running the raffle. But it's because I'm looking for very specific deck matchups. All right, good luck, Jarvis. Good luck. KG, we can match up a little bit later. And guys, after the stream is over, I'm probably going to try and find another couple matches later this afternoon or this evening. So if you're on the Discord, I'll probably be pressing people in for some matches on the Discord later. So we'll be playing it. Give everything ready when it's done. If we want Shmodok battle. Ooh, the Shmodok round. Shmodok rounds have always been incredible, KG. We're like 1-1 now, I think. Mysterio would have been cool at the Kamartage. Mysterio does not have an on-reveal ability at Kamartage. It might feel like he does, but he does not. Okay, Rickety Bridge. Do I want Lizard at all? Do I want Lizard at all? If I Lizard here, I don't have any of my energy cheats. A Magneto finish to the Rickety Bridge feels like it could be very powerful. Also, Magneto to the space room. Oh, there we go. Thank you. Can't play for a while. The phone and the laptop. Oh, a cat decided to take a nap on it. Anxiety, I know. You can't move the cat. It's against natural law to move the cat in that situation, so I think you made the right choice. Why is the cube orange? Because it's a friendly battle. Yep, TMS, I'd love to get a game later. Alright, we'll go ahead and go for the Electro. They go Mr. Fantastic. So, how much do we have faith in this mid-Magneto, eh? Mid-Magneto yoinks a Mr. Fantastic, guarantees the win. No control can punish us. They don't have Shang-Chi. They do have Spider-Man. It's an interesting control list. They have Doctor Doom to be able to come in. Yeah, for the control side of the matchup, it's really just the Spider-Man. And otherwise, they go full gas. Okay. I'm just wondering, like, would Magneto make it? I hope so. Is this Dino? It could be Dino. Oh, Jess Jones? Alright. Good, good, good. And then, I mean, I'm ahead of the rickety bridge. We go Chavez here. Best shot that we got. But do I snap? Devil Dino with 4 cards in hand. Not looking too hot. How many ways can he generate additional cards? I'm checking the deck list again. It's open deck list. This is how we got to play this, guys. They have the Cable. They do have Moon Girl, but they can't squeeze those together. I think we locked this one up. Devil Dinosaur is not going to be big enough. And if anybody in chat is interested in kind of playing along with understanding the opponent's deck list, I had the link up above. It's called the, the deck I need to practice against. It's at 1325 to be able to see the opponent's deck list, which is going to be open for the tournament. All right, we take 2 cubes here. You went in with the Dr. Doom. Our Chavez clinched it. What I'm really hoping as like the turning point of the matchup is getting leeches on turn 4 to be able to nuke their dinos. And then I think that I can do very well. And then also just make sure that I watch out for the Spider-Man control. Spider-Man is a bold choice, but I like it. Spider-Man Zabu, great combination. Can be very oppressive. Okay, we get Electro here. We do play it. Even though I won't be able to play anything next turn unless I top deck Jubilee, which would be great if I did. Cable. We don't know what we lost, but we're still... Ooh, Mindscape. Okay. Okay. I don't like Mindscape. When is the tourney again? It is going to be tomorrow afternoon, starting at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. I will be streaming it for your viewing pleasure right here, same place. I will have a community post coming out and a Discord post to help you guys keep posted. All the posts to keep posted. Eddie, did I buy the mystery variant bundle? I'm always short on gold when I need it. I did, Zoran. I did. And I was quite happy that I did. I'm going to go Dr. Doom. I know it gives him Magneto and Odin, but I like the blanket pressure. And then, I mean, I'm just top decking Chavez to be able to play Chavez back. I hope the host decides for the final game to do a twist and do a Mr. Sinister or Quake deck for both players. The finals is like, hey guys, I know that you've been playing for like hours here, and there's a 100-pound prize pool on the line, but you don't get to play your deck list. You get to play what I built for you right here. And then I look at it and I look at my opening hands like Quake, Crystal, death. Much weeping and gnashing of teeth. We didn't really give them anything that was very good. And I don't think they would have taught, like, look at this. When you leech this, so imagine that Mindscape wasn't here. You're just playing it straight through. What are they supposed to do? 5-3 Dino, 5-5 Dr. Doom, 3-0. Like, leech is king. This is why we brought Ramper. So we can smack him right here. Ooh. Okay, yeah. You move the 2, but then I get buffed. There we go. Tight games. Hope that you don't get a pixel variant. Here's the thing. With the mystery variant, there's enough just resources that it's a good buy despite, like, even if you don't get a variant that you like. The variant is basically free alongside a good price for resources that you would want anyway. Weeping and gnashing of teeth. Are they Lamentus or something? They might be. Quake is a core part of the C3 deck. I love it. I still need to play it, TMS. We're going to figure out if we get it onto stream or if we get it into a video spotlight. But we're going to do something fun for it. Okay. I think I Electro. I mean, it's so good. You get turned into a Hulk. You have your restriction removed. You still get the buff. Like, the alternative would be playing over to Camartage, but here we are. Gotta share that I am pissed about the pixel variants. Last 5 mystery variants are all pixels. All 5 is ridiculous. Players get disappointed instead of having fun, and developers sleeping on that. Yeah, Sartan-san, I wish that you were able to draft, right, from between multiple options. That would have been so nice. Whenever you get a variant opportunity, rather than it just being like, oh, and here's something that you're never going to be interested in playing. It's like, oh, here's 3 things. Pick what you like. That would just be so much nicer. Especially because people like chasing synergistic decks is an incentive to spend money. Like, why be stingy about it, right? That's what I think. I think you Jubilee first to see if you can Odin later to a benefit. Leech strikes again. Do I think Negasonic will make Nimrod meta competitive? Adam, shush. Yes and no. Negasonic on her own will not. Nerfs to Thanos and Shuri might. It could be the nerfs to Thanos and Shuri that open up everything else to make it a little bit better. Alright, Magneto moves, but they go mid. We pull again. Octodo! This is the high roll. It's the high roll. I mean, I'm sure that he's just gonna retreat here. Yeah. Yeah. Why no Sunspot? Oh, I got faked out. I should have played Sunspot. I saw the electrocuting my hand, and I was like, alright, I won't play anything. But the electrocution is just a visual bug. The electro is not actually restricting me. I got psyched out there. This is why we're practicing. Okay. Zabu comes in. Gamma Lab again? Alright. This time we'll remember on the Sunspot, be able to squeeze him in alongside, get that extra benefit. Understand not all variants can be good, but I wish that they would let you delete the ones that you don't like from the roster. Very much like to not see those pixels. Yeah. Some of the pixels are pretty rough. Everybody's got their own taste, so I can appreciate that they've made all of them, but I do wish that they gave you a little bit more onus on picking what you use. It's Leech again. This has been a absolute high roll for us. So we snap prior to Leech. There's an option in the survey that said do you want variance based on how often you play cards, and I think that's perfect. Well, see, Austin, here's the thing. Is it perfect? Because I play a specific deck. Say I play this deck a lot. I get a variant for Electro because I play Electro so much. Then they're like, this guy's still playing a lot of Electro. Here's another Electro variant, and then here's another Electro variant, and here's another Electro variant. And then I have all the Electro variants and I only play with one, right? That's why I wasn't so high on the getting offered variants based on what I play a lot of, because I feel like it would just invite repetition. But I could be wrong. I'm gonna go Jubilee here. And, as we remembered, Sunspot. Ooh, TMS, you got 3 pixels in a row. Woof woof. Hope we can get a setting for locations in friendly mode or tournaments in the future. Like being able to ban some locations. Ego District X shows up in the final match of a tournament. So, Ty Guy, you have a way around it. If both players select retreat later, it will end in a draw. So if both players are agreed on, we'll just both retreat later if we see District X or if we see Ego, then they would be able to get around it for a competitive integrity. What do we do? Dr. Doom? I think Dr. Doom comes in. Sometimes Leech feels unfair. That's why we brought it for the tournament. It's targeting these matchups, and I didn't realize it was going to hit this deck quite as hard as it is right now, but it feels great. They got the Odin. Oh, wait, margin of victory? Oh, yes. The Sunspot scales. Oh. Battle ready. Last cube. Down to the last cube. All right. Do I just Ebony Maw the Space Throne? I think not. I think we need to wait and see what other things come up. Is this a tournament? This is not. This is practice for one. Tournament is tomorrow. Maybe I just pass on using Ebony Maw. I don't know what this location is going to be. Space Throne limits us. I think I just Lizard. Was it on right? True, luck comes into play still there. You like the option of picking. Also a card pack opener, so the randomness that you like. Yeah. Really like a draft style game mode to mess around with. The survey had some very... Wow, Space Throne. We should have gone with the Ebony Maw in hindsight. Okay. But obviously, I mean, Central Park coming up is such low odds. Oh, no. We're going to have to be very careful here. We might be able to clinch it out. Wave in Magneto to win Grand Central. And then Chavez on right. I don't know. We'll see. Eagle location, 1 instant snap, both sides. Just a fun little gimmick every now and then. Yeah, but then in like the finals of a tournament, it would feel pretty bad. Okay. Oh, wait. Magneto will reposition Mr. Fantastic if he doesn't play to Central Park. Come on. Oh no, you can move the Jess Jones. Come on. Yes. We're pumped. Pull me. Leech me. Grovist. Well, I think this went well. To say the least. Oh, man. Really want a no thank you button under the claim one when you get a pixel. Yes. Could we just have that? That you get a reroll? That would be very nice as well. If you just had like a reroll option or a reroll commodity. Beautiful. All right. I'm going to refill my water and then we'll be back. Run a couple more rounds. And we're back. Let's see. Will someone play me with a Lockjaw deck? Let's see. I will accept playing up against any Lockjaw deck. Well, pool 3 exclusive Lockjaw deck. But, let's see here. How did I get the... Modoc. Ramper, discard. Yeah, I'm wondering how I can do against this one. Copy. Can I then paste this? Nope. Interesting. Are these just pictures and not links? Oh, they are. Okay, never mind. I'd love to play against discard or Lockjaw, guys. Let's see, KG. KG, do you have a good Lockjaw, like a Series 3 Lockjaw, or a good Series 3 discard deck to hit us against? Discard is your roll. Let's run it. Urko deep into Diablo 4. I know that KG wanted in on the last one, so I'll take KG as the opponent for this next round, and then I think we're gonna have time for one more after that. Like the red Mosley, but some look better with blue or gold and all that. I'm all gold. Solid gold for us, of course. Alright, Mysterio me. KG, if you load it up, just shoot me the code, we'll join in. Uncle just big into purple and all things. Too much Saints Row, probably. Yeah, probably. I mean, purple's a great color. I like it. It's mean, but we could, like, flip it here. But why would I? I have Shang-Chi in the deck. I should just try and get more. With the Mysterio? Yeah, with the Mysterio. Yeah, Jarvis, thank you for the matchup. I think that you played it very well. I was hoping that my deck was going to be a strong counter matchup. That's the way it played out. So, I mean, I hope that you still enjoyed the matchup. But yeah, we were able to hit our cards pretty consistently there, and we got the results that I was hoping for the tournament. Adam, thanks for the stream. Got to go sleep now. Almost 3 a.m. And thanks again to TMS for the gifted sub. Adam, hope you have a great evening. Rest well, my friend. We'll drop Sarah here. I mean, this is like incredible for us. Is Saints Row worth playing? You've been considering it. I heard that the new one, the reboot, was meh, but it had like some elements that were pretty fun.
Victory.
Very chaotic. All right, KG, just hit us with the join code. Schmodoc back again. What do we run? What do we run against this card, guys? Do we run Sarah Control or do you run Ramper? Like, how big? This card doesn't really care if it gets hit with Sandman. It does care if it gets hit with Leech. Did you send it on the Discord, KG, or did you send it in chat? Because I don't see it in chat. I don't see it. If you at me on the Discord, KG, I'll join up. The other thing is that the Sarah doesn't do super well either because, I mean, discard's coming in the end. I have to pick between either Ramper or Sarah as my options to fight discard. Which one is better? Sarah Control is a little better. Like, getting the Leech could help if they then queue into their discard and, like, they then lose outright the Apocalypse. How do you get the setting to enable the gifted sub? We linked a video. We linked a video in the chat for you to be able to find. Been hit so many times with the Cosmos while running the discard, it hurts like heck. Yeah. Been playing Sarah Control. I have been cruising through discard and Lockjaw. All right, good to hear. Sarah Control only has the Cosmo to counter discards, but that's about it. But I don't run Cosmo in my Sarah Control. My Sarah Control is this deck. Okay, you sent it over as a direct message. There we go. Accept DM. I'm surprised that we're not already friends. Copy. Join. We're gonna go with the Sarah Control, see how it plays out. We'll run it and see what it feels like. Good luck, KG. Good luck. That's why you think that Ramp is better? Ramp might be. I want to see how this this battles out. I hope that it loads. Waiting for opponent. Here we go. Run your boy Cosmo in every deck you got. You got on the gold background. Yes, Zoran. Yes. Yeah, I'm wondering if Ramper would actually do better. Ramper would allow you to reposition the Dracula and then Leech. Enchantress can counter the Morbius if they run the Modok style. That's true. Jonathan Dale, snapping has been incredible today. We've had great support for this stream. We've been practicing our matchups. Excited for the tournament tomorrow. You queued with the wrong deck. We can remake.
Victory.
Yep, there is a streamer invitational tournament tomorrow hosted by Hannah's Cat Cafe. It's going to be the first ever snap-offs. Looks like she wants to make it a regular thing, and we got invited. So, very excited. User has things like Polaris to deny the Lockjaw triggers and then the Swarm spam. Yeah, and mine's not running that either. Sounds like your Sarah is looking a little bit different than mine. Do we know the lineup for the tournament? Yes. I had it posted in the Discord. I can post... I believe that I can post the bracket as well. Open in browser. Copy. I don't know, the formatting might be a little weird, but here is the tournament bracket. New battle to join up on. Join in, paste, join, let's go. Waiting for the next season card. You want to try the bounce decks with him? Hitmonkey's going to be so much fun, Zoran. So much fun. Uncle Flexitive. 100 collector tokens away from Electro. What would be my go-to combo for the first deck with him? It is definitely going to be the Dr. Doom Odin. Dr. Doom Odin is the way to go. Anything else is going to fall a little short, I think, with the Electro. But you can also Electro ramp into Destroyer. And you can Electro ramp into... Yes, as normally Destroyer, like a ongoing Destroyer kind of deck, or the Dr. Doom Odin reactivation, most popular. The tournament is starting at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time tomorrow. I'll be streaming it right here, and it'll be on the official host channel, Hannah's Cat Cafe. All right, let's hang on to the Killmonger for a little later, and I suppose let's flip Washington. Yes, Exine. Would love to have you on the Discord. Community all over is pretty great for the channel. It has been a blessing to be on the community with all you guys. I'll put down the Bishop, even though it's a turn late. Jeremy Jackson, how's it going? Has there been an update where the PC UI will be improved? There has not. The PC is still in what's considered beta, and we just get to live with it. What do we like? Sarah. We have to be very careful. Do I want to fight Dracula or not? Fighting Dracula is usually a losing operation. Let's try Sarah over here. And he plays into Wakanda. I love this. The APOC is getting big. Now at this point he can flex, and he could actually play APOC on the side and just like anticipate that I'm abandoning the Dracula. There we go. Collector's up 5. Wow. Collector too strong. Alright, Sentinel. Zabu. Kill. It's 1 point better to go like this. Come on, Killmonger. I'm buffing the Bishop. I'm killing the Nova. That's buffing our board. Swarm Buster. Yeah, not a good idea to fight the Dracula. Yeah, it never is. Okay, they got up to 12. And then they have the huge APOC that's going to get devoured by the Dracula. We get the Bishop buff to 8. We get the Bishop buff again. And so close, so close. Why no Shang-Chi? Why would I play Shang-Chi?
Victory.
Hang on. Did he? Oh, it took the blue marble. Shang-Chi wasn't going to have any targets that I anticipated. I wanted to abandon fighting Dracula because Dracula could have eaten their apocalypse and been just enormous. Do I think a series 4-5 drop will be at 21? You have 5k credits, don't want to end like last time and pull Helicarrier that day when it was still series 4. We don't know the exact date that it'll be, but it is coming. Well, or do we? We know what cards are dropping. Did they announce the date as well? The official Discord had a page as to what was dropping, and I think it normally comes with a date. Daily Bugle. Where's the drop? Series drop. Series drop will happen with our next patch. Okay, there is a drop coming next week. Yeah, next week we're getting the series drop at the same time as the balance patch, and this patch is going to be huge. They're promising the series drop, the balance changes, so nerfing Shuri and Thanos, and improvements to the game economy and token shop. So like a lot of stuff is going to be happening. Alright, Morbius dies, Zabu dies. Unfortunate, but unavoidable. I set up Bishop. Thought that Dracula and MODOK get destroyed with the one Shang. Yeah, it wouldn't be able to take care of the Dracula, unfortunately. This card's doing amazing for you. You got a spicy list with She-Hulk up on the discard. Nice, Scuba, nice. I might have to give it a try. I would like to play some more discard. I enjoyed it a lot in the earlier months, and then I kind of just got pulled away. Oh my god. The Deathlock is gonna just murder my guys? You're gonna do me like that? Well, bye Bishop. Bye Bishop. If he snaps, we retreat. Just praying to get Negasonic ASAP to try with the Immortal Marshmallow. Uncle Flexitive, me too. You and me both. Why did I play mid? I guess because I wanted to top deck Sarah. Alright. We're gonna seed that one. Deathlock setting us back. Yeah. This is Deathlock. Holds us back. Hold us back a lot. Good thing Zabu died. Yeah, I mean that I got to play into the mid at all, I guess, but we have to be very careful in how we allocate our points. Otherwise, this card's gonna outpace us. An Enchantress landing on Morbius is quite nice for us. Okay. Vibranium. I don't want it necessarily. I think just Sentinel on mid here. Playing Zabu when there's Crimson Cosmos seems like a mistake. I like the energy efficiency anyway, and I can still get in with Sarah. Depends on how the cards break down. Okay, so we can undo one of these. They have snapped. I will accept. I will Witch to Necrotia, and then put down another Sentinel. Prepping the board quite nicely. They go Drac middle. We get Nidavellir. It'll be easy for us to get a lot of cards down to Nidavellir. Need to go and change the battery. Wish the luck in the tournament, and thanks again, TMS Zoran. Have a good one, my friend. Let's go ahead and get the Sarah here. Okay, this is feeling good. To give us a chance at fighting back. Playing in mid is the MODOK. MODOK cuts. Helicarrier. That fills his hand with even more pieces. We had stuff to be able to play. No, I want to see what happens. Why is fast forward like this? Alright. My deck tracker is telling me he's discarded 2 Swarms, a Swordmaster, and a Helicarrier. So what we didn't get to see was a Swarm and a Swordmaster. 9 power? You have a 9 power collector? I'll knock that over. was not expecting Shang-Chi to find a target in the collector. That has not been the case for a very long time, let me tell you. Enchantress is not bad, but also I have 4 energy, so I just play these 4 cards. I will play Sentinel here, Mysterio here, and then the Killmonger to be able to pop the Nova. Fingers crossed. Swarm. Swarm. And another one. Okoye. Okoye to be able to buff swarms, or was this created by Helicarrier? Okay, these are just created by Helicarrier. They're junk, but they do fill board space, and they're able to pick up the buffs. Ooh. Shang-Chi gets it done, coming through for us in a big way. Finally being Series 3 complete, seeing upcoming card drops doesn't excite you? Yeah, Jeremy, the upcoming card drops are like all losers, right? There's some really dud cards. Orca, one of the worst cards in the game. Atuma never really found his place. Umbaku is a joke. The Zabu coming down, sure, but he's going to keep on coming down. Sauron is fine. Shadow King. There's just other control cards that do very similar things right now. Shanna's fine. Dazzler's fine, I guess, but they've never been in the meta or never been that exciting, so yeah. Yeah, the Mystique was because it was a different border, was not created out of the Helicarrier. Already have the Zabu and Umbaku too. Yeah, that's the thing. If you already own some of the good cards that are dropping, you're like, well, all right. But they can't all be amazing. Not all cards can be as good. Time to get back to your duties. Nice finally being able to be live for a bit. Keep up the fun content, Teddy. Uncle Flexitive. Hope you have a great rest of your day and a fantastic weekend, my friend. Hopefully I'll see you back tomorrow for the tournament. Want Collector to be 1-0, but you don't want Killmonger to counter. I want him to go back to the +2. I want him to start at like 2, -2, but then still get the +2. I don't know. I love the huge scaling collector shenanigans. It was a very fun time in the beta. Maybe if I played it now, I would not be as enthused, but I remember enjoying it quite a bit. I think I Enchantress. And then I like Nova Mysterio, and then I can Killmonger, Sentinel, or however. Yeah, I'll accept, even though his arrow is better than what we received. There goes the Helicarrier again. He's always got the discard on the Helicarrier. Have you guys seen this? Every single game. Saving up the reserves for the Steampunk variant event. Got 25 saves so far. Ooh. Michael going to be able to grab everything immediately. And you have twice the odds. The odds are much better this time for the variant rush than last time on being able to get the cosmetics. Okay, we'll just go Mysterio off here. Feel like Wong is kind of good in the current meta. No one runs Cosmo anymore. It's true, Jonathan. Cosmo's pretty open, so Wong is pretty open. And Wong just takes over games. Wong just, you play him and then you ask your opponent a question. Do you have Cosmo, or do I win? It's pretty binary. And when so many people don't have Cosmo, it feels amazing. Okay. That's a lot of debris. But I guess it's what I wanted. I signed up for this. Sentinel Killmonger. Okay. They don't have any 1 costs that get killed to then lose them value, but we do pop our Nova to be able to buff. We won't get buffs on the rocks, we'll get buffs on everything else. We're buffing the Bishop a little bit. We're able to get the go-ahead at X Mansion here with an extra 6. Yeah, it's going to be very tight, and he's got swarms, right? He has 2 swarms. But at this point, retreating is the same. With the game state it is, you don't retreat here. Plays the Helicarrier. And the Swarm. Swarm on left. Is that too little? Because I have the real Mysterio on left. And then... Alright, Sarah gets it done.
Victory.
You love moving the Wong with the Magneto, though? Yeah, Wong can get messed with a lot. Alright. Incredible matchup. Fantastic. Alright, who has a good Lockjaw deck to play me? Moving the Wong targets with the arrow. That one's a good one as well. If anybody has a good Lockjaw, Series 3 only, so Thor Lockjaw. I would love to play against a Thor Lockjaw deck. Only Leech is the issue, but also Kang is a card that beats Leech. Kang beats Leech? Jonathan, what do you mean? Kang doesn't beat Leech. KG, you built the deck so wrong. You were hitting pretty well, but the full power level wasn't coming to bear against us. I don't know if we got really favorable draws. It stayed pretty close, but we were just able to put up more points, it felt like, and fairly consistently. Go Oscorp Tower over here. You have a really fun Lockjaw deck? Do you have to go now? Alright, no problem, Michael. Have a good one, have a good one. Yeah, GG. Thank you, KG, for giving me the prep. There are Lockjaw decks without Thanos? You wouldn't believe it by playing on Ranked, Booter, but there are, and they're good. If they snap on 5, Kang protects you. That's true, you know to retreat, right? You have a tier 3 Lockjaw. Luxor? I'll play it. You want to take the risk with the Wong snaps? Yeah. Oh, you forgot America Chavez and some keys. Interesting. No, I want Thor Lockjaw. I should be specific. I want to play against Thor Lockjaw. Mojo World, Lost Cause. That's tough. Leech, come on, help me out. Yeah, if you need to twist it around to like the classic, whatever the classic Thor Lockjaw is, that's what I want to get a rep in against. Let's Magneto. It will reposition Mr. Electro. My opponent plays nothing. Pocket Kings, what happened? And then I get Chavez. You played Lockjaw with the Surfer, Jane, and Thor with the Surfer. Jeremy Jackson. Living back in the Surfer days. I do like it. He flips first. It's sticky. But I think I have to do this. Oh, okay. He just rolled over and died on the Electro, I guess. With Leech or without? 1 second. Let me see what other people are running. I think they usually don't. Without Leech. I mean, if you usually run the Leech, go for it. But I think against Lockjaw, I have to run Sarah Control again, and then the Leech is a bad matchup for me. I could run Ramper against it. Was trying to remember Regis's deck, but that was nowhere close. I gotcha. Regis built some good ones. He built some very good ones. So up against Lockjaw, Thor Lockjaw, what do we run? Do we run Ramper or do we run Sarah? It probably does hinge on if the opponent brings Leech. If you just copy the numbers into chat, I'll pick it up, Zaxar. Because if they are running... If they run Leech, I feel like I can't bring the Sarah, and I would just run my Ramp into it. But if they don't run Leech, then you run Sarah, right? Because Shang-Chi will be able to pick up some big hits. No, so Jonathan, I have the 2 decks entered for the tournament. I have to choose between either Ramp or Sarah Control. So it's not the best counter matchup, it's just I have to pick which one I think is going to be better if I am anticipating my opponent running the Lockjaw. Alright, thank you, Laxar. If they have Leech, you can't Sarah. Exactly, if they have Leech, you can't Sarah. So I feel like we might be going into the Ramper here. Let's see how it plays out. If we can, let's see if we can keep up or not. So I have this Ramp deck, and then I have the Sarah Control deck that I played last time. Those are my 2 entries. I picked the ramp deck specifically to be able to counter opposing Sarah and opposing Death Wave, and it does fine against Dino. And then I picked the Sarah control for everything else. Throw up the Brofist. This will be the last match of the stream. Yeah, you looked it up. You were nowhere close. You thought he ran Helicarrier, but he did not. He didn't even run the Helicarrier. I liked your Helicarrier adaptation. I thought that was a good one. I mean, you got the Collector up to KG. You got the Collector up to 9 points. That's crazy. Now, it just so happened that I hit Shang-Chi to punch it in the face, but normally you don't get hit with that kind of misfortune. Let's get the wave in here. Bring in the wave of love, Thor. There he goes, developing the Mjolnir. So, we could try and leech now, or we could just go to Magneto. Drag him down into the muck and mire with us here in the neg zone. This list kind of looks weak against Leech as well. And you don't have Shang-Chi either. Yeah, it's weak against Leech as well. But, I mean, by the time they Leech, you're probably going to try and play Magneto or Chavez. It's not as weak as with the Sarah does, I don't think. Double N Magneto. I get the wave over. I kind of like having the wave moved. Now, Sandman cripples Mjolnir. So I accept. Is that the Achilles heel? Getting to play the Sandman so that they cannot Mjolnir? Maybe this is it. Having Sandman to stop like Wasp, Mjolnir combos on the Lockjaw. Helicarrier makes Dracula more inconsistent, and no Collector either. It's true, it does make the less consistent. Sandman wrecks them. Unfortunately, they didn't have the Lockjaw, so they've just been able to spit out all these pieces. Ooh boy. Does full pass win? Is it full pass? To buff the Sunspot as like the cheeky go ahead? I've got 9 points on the Magneto. Like that's really good. I could play Chavez on left. I'm gonna... Yeah, quiet. We're gonna pass. Yeah, we're just gonna pass. I wish I had Lizard. I don't have Lizard though. No, Captain Marvel.
Higher, further, faster,
Close. Well, the Chavez would not have won. Jubilee would have depended on what we pulled. With Collector and Morb out hitting the Helicarrier is not bad. Even if you can crack the Swarms. Swarm is 6 power for 4 energy. Yeah, I think that with the... You can get some good value with the Helicarrier on the build. KG's played a lot of discard. He probably feels like he's seen better versions. As long as you never leech them, should be fine. As long as yes, I'm not supposed to leech because of the Infinite, right? I'm not supposed to leech myself. I Sandman. Sandman is the much better tech against them. Okay, so I Electro. I mean, this seems pretty good. You get the Electro into Sandman into Doom Magneto. Or Doom Odin, if we happen to draw it. Do we push our luck here? I got Odin. I definitely push. Alright, let's take some cubes back. Our full pass was too cute. We probably... The Jubilee would have been good as well. They go She-Hulk off of the pass. Now they're going to be stuck to only a single card. And we say, welcome to Doombot Heaven. Guys, have we had any follow-up on the casting rumors about Adam Driver playing Dr. Doom? That was probably the most exciting rumor that I've seen from Marvel in a very long time. 5 cost 3 power against a deck that runs things like the Hulk Magneto Infinite. Yeah, that's not what we want to do, for sure. Okay. Jubilee into the Captain Marvel. He's probably pretty happy with that, but not going to be high, farther, or fast enough off of this Odin. Doom Odin with Electro won you a lot of games with a very similar deck. Nice. So do you want to be Suncoast or do you want to be Booter? There we go. We lock it in. Yeah, this ramp deck can get it done. And there's a couple different flavors. Some people run Arrow, some people run Devil Dinosaur, some people run Shang-Chi. That's probably all the flavors. I think I exhausted the flavors about there. But there's some differences. We'll play Sunspot off on the side. Put an armor around a Black Panther right before the opponent Zola. No destructions here. So, ooh, Eduardo with the reads. Feels good to make reads like those, I gotta say. Alright, you want to be Booter, I gotcha. Is it that you're Suncoast on the Discord or somewhere else? I'll play Thor, sure. Will I be able to use him? Unlikely. Is it better than doing nothing? Yes, it is. Especially with Odin. Like, if I top deck Mjolnir, we could... Oh, don't mind if I doobly-doo. I play it now because I want a Sandman later, rather than holding it. I go Lockjaw. Wasp. Yes, yes. Are we going to be able to keep up? It hinges on, like, how much Mjolnir he finds right now. Jane Foster. That gets him the Wasp back? Sorry, you only get to play one card, though. This is the winner. This is the card that could win us the whole match. Do you just Dr. Doom? You get the go-ahead on left and right, and you get the go-ahead on every single location, right? His best play is actually Mjolnir. Because Mjolnir gets the Thor up, and then it's whatever it cycles into to see if it's bigger than a 5. Yeah, his best card is actually, or his best play is the Mjolnir. Is my best play Dr. Doom, or is it Magneto? Magneto would be able to reposition Thor and a Lockjaw, but he has initiative, so he's able to get his cards to do whatever they need to do prior to them getting shuffled around. So I wouldn't be able to, like, deny a Lockjaw shuffle. I think I leave it like this. Though Magneto has some merit. He moves Thor. Ooh. Hats off, hats off. Well played. By 1 point. Yeah, well played. Great play from the opponent. Hellfire Club. Okay, here we go. We got the Electro. Probably do just pass on the Leech, though. We haven't seen Infinite at all from him, though. We've not seen any Infinite. Now, of course, it's as soon as you Leech that then he, like, snaps and he hits you with it, right? Alright. Let's Electro. Leech would be able to hurt Jane Foster, She-Hulk, Captain Marvel, Lockjaw. I don't know, I think I'm gonna try it. I want to see what happens. Am I gonna get burned? Maybe. Sandman doesn't really do a whole lot. Jonathan, what are you talking about? The Sandman doesn't do a whole lot. He had Wasp and Mjolnir in hand with Lockjaw set up on board, and he had to only play Magneto. I would say that Sandman was doing more than his fair share of the work. It's just that the rest of it didn't come together. Dr. Doom me to be able to get into the Death's Domain. Robbie, you like this deck? I love it. He doesn't need to play a bunch of cards. No. But if I let him play his big cards and his free cards, then I'm absolutely dead. is the squeeze? Is it like move everything mid? Drop Magneto because Magneto will reposition Mr. Thor. Repositioning Thor feels really good. 10 points get pulled away, and I'm adding 8 on mid. If he plays Magneto on mid, then he's going up to 15. I'd be able to take him, right? No, it would tie. It would tie, it would go to margin of victory, and I'd have him on margin of victory. Okay, I like this. Moves the Thor. He played 2 cards. It is the Infinite and then the Wasp. Let's go. A little bit of a mind game there. He needed to go Infinite mid. Battle ready. Would that be seen? Is that just a mind game, like the 50-50, or is there a misplay there that he really should have played Infinite mid in all situations? TVA? TVA is not, I don't know, we've got early tempo. Right? We've got Sunspot, we've got Lizard, we've got Wave into the Magneto. We'll see. Yeah, okay, so I mean that shows like how risky the Leech is, right? Probably we don't try. I wanted to see if we could get away with it. We got away with it, but I think that we stay away from Leech in the future. You like the Panther Zola on the ramp decks, but that's just what you like. I could have brought it too, but I didn't go for it. I have more practice without Panther Zola. TMS closing us out. He's seen some new people joining into the stream. The press gangs are in full force. 50 gifted memberships. Thank you, TMS. Thank you. The generosity is incredible, man. Shooting the channel up. This is the most support we have ever seen. Probably from all of the previous streams combined. Absolutely amazing. Very happy for you, TMS. Hope you have a great day. The generosity is, it's blowing me away. I don't know what to say, man. I don't know what to say. But thank you. Thank you so much. The man, the myth, the beast. Ooh, Lockjaw comes around just a cycle. Oh no, it's better for him. It got better for him. Captain Marvel. No.
Higher, further, faster, baby.
Ah. I think the Captain Marvel still just beats us either way, but man, that burns. He got the Captain Marvel off of a Jubilee and then cycled the Jubilee. Wow, wow. TMS for the win again. The community is growing. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Let's go. Dange Room, Fisk Tower. Ebony Maw go right. Electro will go mid. Yeah, the Nightcrawler too. He had very good tech for that specific Sanctum Sanctorum early finish. Ooh, little Ebony Maw to make you pause, and then the Sandman is ready to go. All right, this looks like what we want to be able to start mounting the comeback. And lost 4 cubes on. Okay, he dies. That's fine. That's fine. It does burn though that we lost the 4 cubes. The whole matchup swung on the TVA. Still waiting for our Loki season 2 like official trailer release. I know some people have been talking about it already. Now I get the reposition on the Lockjaw. I like that. Alright, KG's back. KG's back. Well, now you can cringe in my plays after we leached into an Infinite but still managed to win and then threw the lead away on a TVA. Panther Zola is good in the current meta, yes, but you probably need Wong to compete with the Shuri. Right. The thing is, for the tournament, I wouldn't even have to compete with Shuri. I would just have to be wary of Shang-Chi and Arrow. Somehow the current meta, you won spamming Panther Zola. Let's go, Robbie. I mean, it's still a good position. I wish I could snap. But at 2 health, you're not allowed to do more damage than you have health to your opponent. So, yes. All right, 2 to 4, 2 to 4. We have to win 2 more in a row. It's gonna be a very stiff challenge. One thing, if you plan on playing Sandman on T4, might as well not kill the Electro. Yeah, I mean, he was expendable. Our line of play might have changed if we had drawn something else. I needed the stack of open space on left to be able to keep on playing everything, so Electro dying was fine. Got the infinite with the Panther Zola. Nice, nice. And you also use Sandman quite a lot. I love it. The new Sandman is very fun. Yeah, he's a sticky card. He's a sticky card. But he counters a lot of stuff. Thanos doesn't really like him. Some Shuris don't like him either. Shuri can get caught out if she does the Shuri into pass. West view. I get to wave here, which is exactly what we want. We gotta want to go Doom, Sandman, Odin, and the rest of our game is locked up. It's so great looking into chat and then just seeing all the teddy paws and the ninja stars. Peak, like, it helps his Jubilee and it murders everything else, right? Yeah, it basically murders everything else. It helps Lockjaw as well. I feel good. Good enough to snap, but I can't snap. Can't snap. We're stuck. You top deck the okay, he top decked the She-Hulk. Sure. My Jubilee is very happy here. But do I want to play her versus Sandman? I feel like it might still be Sandman to be able to hold back the Mjolnir. Jubilee would potentially be able to pull Sunspot, Lizard, Electro, Chavez. Chavez is a winner. Lizard is meh. Electro really doesn't do anything. And I guess Sunspot is fine, but he's not that big of a deal either. Let's go Sandman. Am I playing with people live? Yes, Robbie. Peak right after wave. So painful. I know, man. Oh, it's because they're all set to the 4s. You're right. You're right. The cost is 4, so all the power of everything is 4. I didn't realize quite the extent of what it had done. So if we Odin here, we get Doombot, restricted to only 1 card play. I get the go ahead. If he plays right around Captain Marvel, we could still lose. Like, is Magneto or Chavez better? Normally I'll just brain off Odin, right? To be able to get the Doombots, but Odin is half power right now. If I were to Magneto, I move the Thor, so that's not as good as, say, moving the Thor. Magneto mid. I don't think he has Arrow. We haven't seen it. There's 1 card that we haven't seen all match. He does play to the peak with just a big... Oh, but then the Sunspot's able to scale. The Sunspot goes up to 12 into the tie. Takes us to margin of victory. And we got it.
Victory.
Wasp was a 0-4. A 0-4. The peak, because she was a 4 cost. Why is she a 0-4? Chat? Oh, she was a 1-4, right? Because the Sunspot went +5. Yeah. She was a 1-4, but then the cost reverts for, it's like a visual bug. All right. 2-2. Final match, high stakes rounds, no retreating, gotta see it all the way through, no snapping, no retreating, straight gameplay. And this is where the locations screw you every time. Final Destination, no trap cards, no trap cards. Avengers Compound Wakanda, we like these location flips so far. Wave, I like that as well. Daily Bugle, what do we receive? Jubilee. Into Jubilee. Okay. He could have received Leech, Odin, Magneto, Wave. The Leech is the scariest thing for him to get, though I have the Magneto to not mind as much. Lockjaw. Alright, beautiful. I will Magneto here. Yeah. I was wondering about Magnetoing to Avengers. I mean, you could Magneto to the Avengers compound, but then he'll just be able to play to the Lockjaw on turn 5. Maybe, would that have been a better play? Maybe it would. Maybe it would. Will the tournament have a 5-minute delay? It's up to us. I didn't see anything in the rules about the delay. I don't know how long I'm going to make it or if I'm going to make it. I trust the other competitors like Honor Code not to stream snipe, but it's also like just kind of a, you know, competitive integrity temptation kind of thing. Just remove the temptation by putting in the delay. But I also want to be able to talk to chat. And the experience when I'm not able to talk to chat live is downgraded. But then again, there's also like the element of, oh, you had chat giving you advice while you were playing live, you know, so there'll probably be a slight delay, but maybe not 5 minutes. The Sunspot was not it. Okay, so he got the Wasp. He got the Wasp for sure. There was no Mjolnir. Wow. I think we just got beat. The Jubilee pull was so weak. Was that the difference maker? I mean, that felt like it broke us. We're ahead by a lot. We're down by a lot. We can't really help that. We can't even help that with the Doctor Doom. The best thing that I have is Odin on top of Jubilee, right? Because then Jubilee could pull the Sandman to be able to level up. The Electro would still put us at 10, which is still better than the Chavez. So this is the best that we have. If I were to Odin on Magneto, it wouldn't give us very much. Magneto would reposition the Jubilee, but that's all. All right, this is it. So Odin into Sandman is the best we can do, taking us up an additional 13 points. The 16 total, not a lot. It's not a lot. He moves Nightcrawler. Wasp cycles on mid. They get the Infinite to invalidate everything. All right, Laxar, well played, well played. We did get the Sandman to be able to flip left. Wow. Anything? I think actually anything other than Infinite, and we win. If it had been Magneto, it would have repositioned the Jubilee, and then this would have been a tie. Margin of victory, I think they still would have... would they have taken it? They would have been 8 points down. I would have been up. I think they still would have won if it was Magneto, but it was very close. Very close. Laxar. I was hoping that the Sandman was going to be able to carry me. Maybe I needed to push if I'd pushed the cubes a little bit better, but thank you so much for the matchup. I really needed that. I need clearly some more practice on that matchup. It was the last card in the deck. Yeah. All right. There we go. Thank you everybody who came out to hang out with us for this Friday stream. Was able to get a lot of great practice for the tournament. We are going to be streaming the tournament tomorrow afternoon, Saturday, 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. We're going to have reminders go out on the channel notifications, and then you'll always be able to catch the VOD later on. So I hope that you guys have a great rest of your day and then beginning of the weekend. Until next time, thank you guys for watching. Keep on snapping.